me.
Your birthday?
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday.
Wait. Hold up.
You don't know my birthday.
I'm gonna Google it. Hold on.
Happy birthday to me.
Andrew.
Thank you, Pete and Andres and George, and that's it.
Hold on, Santino.
Thank you, Pete. Thank you, George.
Birthday.
Thank you, Andres.
Rudy too. Rudy collaborated.
And thank you, Rudy Jules, my heart of hearts, my little brown queen, my little brown bean queen.
It's not, wait. It's not your birthday?
Yes, it is.
No.
And you had to Google it to know it.
I know, but because I was wondering the thing that I got you is getting delivered to my house.
Oh, it's coming to your house.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, the delivery didn't come yet, and I'm like,
Let me open my cards from Pete.
okay.
Let me open my cards from Pete. You make my eyes happy. You make my lips happy. You make my heart happy. I could keep heading south, but I think you get the idea.
I don't understand.
Pete says, happy birthday. I didn't realize how sexual this card was until after I bought it, Pete. So,
Yeah.
Very Pete. I love that. Very Pete. Let's see. And this is from Pete. Let's see what Pete got me in here. Let's see what Pete got me. It is some socks. Oh, Pete, thank you so much. This is Men's Crew, my favorite. They've got wicking cool comfort fabric. Hanes, can't beat it. Thank you so much, Pete.
You're welcome.
That's the present that's coming in the mail.
Let's see what's next. Man, this is
I gotta get
great.
something
Bobby,
else.
I can't wait to open yours. I'm sure it's in the Prius, right? You want to go get it?
It's 3 days from
This
now.
one's from Rudy.
All right.
It says, friend. In this world where things move so fast and change before our eyes, I take comfort in the precious few things that are constant and true. The friendship we share day after day, year after year, Rudy. Rudy, thank you, Rudy Jules. This was very sweet.
You're welcome.
Wait. How the fuck?
Hey.
Stop for a
Rudy,
second.
what did you get me? Let's see what she got me. Whoa, Red Bush.
How did she's not even 21.
Good old-fashioned Red Bush. You don't
Does
have to
he-
be 21 in the Philippines to drink. It's only 18.
Oh, you got it from the Philippines?
Yeah.
Sure did. Thank you, Rudy Jules.
Did you
Did
you know that it was his birthday? You never told me?
Oh, and a taco! And a taco!
Oh.
Rudy Jules.
Wow.
Do you want this taco?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Rudy. Rudy, and also Rudy left a receipt in here. Oh, good, in case I wanted to give it back. Thank you, Rudy. And my favorite by far, Fancy Bee, my little sweet prince. A good friend is like sunshine for the soul. Happy birthday. So grateful for you and all the positive vibes you bring to my world. Andrew,
Yeah.
working with you is a real treat. You are funny, hardworking, respectful, talented, and the real engine behind this great show. Bobby doesn't do much, and I know it's hard for you sometimes, but let's be honest here. Bobby is a fading star.
Yeah.
Andrew, you're a shooting star on your way to the
Shoot.
moon. Turning 38 is such a special year, and I want to be here to celebrate with you. I love you so much. Thank you for being a bad friend, Fancy B. P.S. I don't like Bob. Well, thank you, Fancy B.
You're a sucker.
Let
You know
me
what?
open up my
Stop
gift
for a second.
from
Stop for a second.
Fancy
Stop
B.
for a second.
My birthday.
Will you stop for a second?
No, 'cause
I
I'm gonna
knew
open
it was
up
your
my gift.
birthday, and I bought you a present. Here.
Let me see.
I bought you one. Open it.
Is it money? I knew it was money. See, you don't get to trick me anymore with money. Oh, they went right in the cup. That was a good shot.
That was a really good shot.
Fancy, what did you buy me? Oh, Fancy! Oh, the iPad Pro!
Yeah, are you really being serious?
Yes! Fancy B!
There's nothing in there.
Fancy
I
B!
bet you money there's nothing in there.
Oh, yeah?
He didn't get you an iPod Pro.
Yes, he did.
What?
Fancy B!
Wait. What did you get me, you fuck?
Pew, pew, pew! Fancy!
What did you get me, you fuck? This is outrageous.
Dude, Fancy, this is incredible. He got me the iPad Pro and that keyboard that I asked for. Yee! Fancy, I love you.
Love you back.
God, you're the best, Fans.
Where's my Red Bull? Where's my Red Bull?
Hey, it's my birthday.
I know, but I'm part part of the show too?
Not today, you're not.
I know. Can I get my beverage?
Please,
George,
say please.
Please.
There it is. Fancy, what a gift. That's incredible. Should I open more? Yeah, why not? It's my birthday. Oh, I've always wanted one of these. A heavy metal truck. Oh my God, this is so cool.
Thank you.
Thank you,
I'm gonna have a
guys.
conversation with George real quick.
This is amazing.
I'm gonna have a conversation with George real quick.
Oh my God. I want to take this out of the box and plug it in. I wish it would go already.
Come here! What? Me? Yeah.
This is great.
Listen, I swear to fucking God, you do these fucking tricks and stuff. You knew about this to play a prank on me so I can look like a fucking fool on my own podcast. And I didn't get this fool nothing, man. You should have fucking reminded me. And you're doing it for laughs.
I wasn't even supposed to be here today. These guys tricked me.
George!
Give me your fucking...
George!
Come here!
George has nothing to do. George has nothing to do with this.
Come here!
There we go.
Come here.
Is it okay that I open up?
At my expense like this again, right?
Hey.
You have a fucking other thing coming.
Can I open up my
Never
other
fucking
gifts?
do that again.
Can I open up my other gifts? Oh, yes! Look at this Alpha Strike, this Nerf gun set. That is so fucking cool. Dude, this is probably the best birthday I've had in years. In years. I'm fucking stoked. Need I forget, I had got socks from Pete. Oh my God. Star Wars Lego set. And you know what? I'll give that to Rudy because she likes toy stuff. There you go. Build something during the show. Look at that. I've got my iPad Pro, my brand new keyboard, and I got my truck, and I got my Nerf shooter, and I got my Bushmills Red Bush. Thank you guys so much. Let's get back to the show.
$20.
And my $20. I don't want this $20. It's dirty. Something about it's not genuine.
Why?
Because I feel as if you just took some paper mache off the ground and you put $20 out of your pocket and handed it to me because we can rewind the tape and saw you do it.
No, because I knew it was your birthday and I bought you a present. Here.
No.
Yeah, I saw you do it.
Can I say something?
I saw you do it.
May I talk?
You picked a paper mache off the ground and you took it out of your pocket.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not doing well.
What? Physically?
No.
More from this from Rudy? Rudy gave me a magic 8-ball and a slinky.
Ooh. I'm not doing well. My accountant called me
Is Bobby a piece of shit for not remembering my
a couple
birthday?
of weeks ago, and he said you lost everything.
Is Bobby a piece of shit for not remembering my birthday?
And that's my last $20.
Signs point to yes.
Yeah, that's my last $20.
Signs point to yes.
And so when it's the man's last $20, and they give it to you,
Signs point to
he's
yes.
giving you everything.
Signs are pointing to yes.
Okay. You didn't listen to what I just said. I mean,
You want to ask the Magic 8 Ball something like, is Bobby, why don't you ask me something? I'm going to take it out. Why don't you ask me something you've always wanted to ask, Jewel? Because it's my birthday. Bobby doesn't get to bully
you're acting
anybody
like a fucking
around.
baby right now.
Bobby
You're
doesn't
acting
get...
like a fucking baby
Oh,
right
does
now.
this feel familiar?
You're acting
Does
like
this
a
feel
little
familiar to
fucking
you?
child
Does this
right
feel
now,
familiar to
and
you?
it's outrageous. But you know what? I'm going to let you act like a child because you are a child.
What did you do at
Go
your
ahead.
birthday? What did you do at your birthday?
What do you
Did you
mean?
not act like a little baby?
How did I act like a baby on
You
my
left.
birthday?
You left before the party was
I had a
over.
show to do, man.
We threw you a fucking surprise party. Go
Okay.
ahead and ask a question to the Magic 8 Ball.
Is Tito Bobby an annoying, stupid bitch?
Woo! Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Read what that says. I'm not going to move it so everyone knows that it is. Okay, don't just move it. Just
Yeah.
see it and say it into the mic. Go ahead. Here. Don't move it.
It is certain.
Fact. Magic 8 Ball, you did it again.
Yeah. Those steroids that you're on has fucked you up.
I'm juiced.
You're juiced out and aggressive, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
It's my birthday.
It's not. It's in 3 fucking days. Relax.
This is my birthday.
This is not your birthday. It's 3 days before your fucking birthday.
It's my birthday. Either way, you didn't get me a gift. You didn't
Yeah, I'm
remember.
gonna get you a gift.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Watch. And the next time we do Bad Friends, you'll see the presents I get, and you will be mesmerized.
Wait, by the
And that
presents
stupid fucking painting that you got for me,
that stupid painting I got for you.
right?
Yeah.
Is going to be nothing compared to what I'm going to get you, my friend.
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
I hope so.
I am.
Because I tell you
I'm
what.
going to be dead serious.
Okay, because I tell you what.
What?
That painting that you got.
Yeah.
Very valuable to my heart.
Yeah.
Very important to me. Meant a lot.
That painting that you got?
And you want to up me a little bit? Segura and Kreischer, he bought him a jet ski. I'm just saying, if you're looking to elevate. Bert Kreischer,
But
Tom Segura, jet ski for his
jet
birthday.
ski. Yeah. They have a different kind of relationship. They're outdoorsmen. They're outdoorsy people. We're not outdoorsy people.
So buy me some indoorsy stuff.
I'm going to get you like coffee. That's indoorsy.
No.
Yeah.
You got to be something better than Fancy B got me an iPad Pro with the Folio keyboard.
I can't fucking believe. And not only I cannot believe that. What did you get me for my birthday, Fancy?
Rudy was in charge of the iPad.
she was.
I was partnering with her.
Right. Right. So did you see that? They just threw you under the fucking bus. They're not your friends. Let me say this too, okay?
I'm your friend, and you're the best, Rudy Julius.
I gave you a present last night. Did I not give you a present last night?
What are you referring to?
On stage when I brought you up. What did I give you?
An intro?
Right before that.
What did you give me before that?
What did I do with the mic?
You farted on it, you piece of shit. You
Happy
piece
birthday.
of shit.
Happy birthday.
You're so repulsive. Bobby,
Happy birthday, dude.
Bobby brought me on stage last night.
Yeah.
And he goes, after he's done doing his set, or whatever you call it.
Okay, stop.
And then he goes,
Stop.
And then he goes,
Yeah.
should I do it again? Should I fart into the mic?
Yeah.
And he wraps it, knowing I'm next, and then he puts it up in his asshole.
Yeah.
Not near it, in between his ass cheeks. It's shoved
It's
in there.
better for the acoustics.
It is. It's louder.
Yeah.
And it did thump. It was wobble.
Yeah,
It did
yeah.
thump.
It was amazing.
So that was Bobby's birthday gift. You heard it here, folks.
Okay, can I just say this, though? Can I just defend myself?
Mm-hmm.
What you don't understand, my friend, okay, is that before I knew it was your birthday,
Yeah.
right? And I opened up my dad's
Ashes?
ashes.
I don't want your dad's ashes.
But you don't know what I did, dude. I stuck my finger in the ashes, right?
Yeah.
And I put it around my butthole.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And
So when you farted,
no, it's not even. I'm
you
not,
farted your dad into the
that's
OR.
not. That's not it.
It
dude.
was like, oh.
No, I did a
the
24
ghost
hour
of your father.
I did 24-hour fast, right?
Really?
But before I did the fast, right?
Yeah.
I lit candles, right, and I had all my ancestors, right, come together.
Wow.
The spirits came, right, and I had kongnamul.
Oh, you Kongnamul?
Yeah, I had kongnamul, and I had kimchi jjigae, and I had all these Korean dishes. I ate them, and I didn't poo, right? And then the incense and the candles and my ancestors coming, came in within me. Then I put the fucking ashes around my butthole.
Okay.
Right?
Got it.
And I held a fart for 24 hours.
Just for my birthday.
Yes. So when I fart, did you have a good set last night?
I had a really good set last night.
Happy birthday.
Can I tell you something?
Happy birthday. What?
I switched mics and you saw that. So
Yeah. And then guess what
it
happened?
wasn't that mic I used. I didn't use your fart mic.
It doesn't matter.
I gave you your fart mic to go.
Once I farted, he was in the room. You don't know how Korean things work.
Oh.
Ritualistic. And also, can I say this too?
Does
Right?
this have any validity? Is any of this real, do you think?
Yeah, it's real.
See, it's real. And then here's another thing. When you threw the other mic at me, right?
Yeah. The fart mic. I threw the fart mic. I
Did
disconnected.
I not catch it in the air?
Well, I threw it right into your hands. What do you mean? Did you catch it in the air?
It wasn't. It's dark, right? You're about 30 feet away. You threw it
6 feet.
30.
We have the video.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
100%. We can show it.
Okay, show the video. All right. So I caught it in. Do you know why I caught it? It was the fart mic.
You caught it because I
In
threw
the dark.
it to you.
It was in the dark in the OR. Look at it.
Pete, can I send this to you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all,
So happy birthday, man.
thank you, dude.
Yeah.
I do want to
And
say.
none of this materialistic shit is as good as what I gave you last night. You had a wonderful set.
Let me tell you something.
What?
This means a lot to me.
I know. And I didn't know
This is way better than any
I
good
didn't know
set.
that about you, and so it's like I know that you're into materialistic things, and I'm gonna get you that.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
into
me-
materialistic things too.
I'm into spiritual things as well.
So am I.
That's why I did that last night, a seance.
Yeah,
a
but
seance fart.
I'm spiritual first, material second. You're material first, spiritual second.
I'm everything first.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm everything first, and there is no second for me, right? Everything's 100% with me.
You had a good set last night too. You had a fun little time up there.
Yeah, then why'd you say that it was whatever he did up there?
Well, because that's part of the show.
I see. I thought I had a very good set.
You did.
And I thought the lineup last night was old school comedy
It
store.
was back in the fucking day.
Back
it went
in the day.
You, me, Donnell Rawlings,
No, before
Fahim
Arsenio
Anwar,
Hall.
Arsenio.
It went Arsenio Hall,
Yeah.
then Ali Wong,
Yup.
Chris Spencer,
Yup.
me, you,
Donnell.
Donnell,
Fahim.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
all I remember.
Yeah. Because
That-
you left.
You left too.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I don't know
You're
what
not
happened.
hanging out late.
But it was a great night.
That was one of those nights that made me feel like the crowd was getting what they paid for, so to speak.
Yeah.
Like, that was a banger fucking... The room was on fire.
It also reminded me of the first show that I've done since the pandemic, where I went, this is the closest to what it once was.
Where? At this club?
Yeah, in anything.
You're saying, oh, that show felt like it was
felt
back...
like pre-pandemic show.
Pre-pandy show.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited.
Happy birthday. How old are you now?
Thank you. I'm 38.
Wow.
I know.
I'm 12 years
38.
older. I know, it's incredible.
I look 40. I've always been looking 40.
Yeah.
45, maybe 50.
Yeah.
Let's ask one more question. Jules, let's throw a question back to the Magic 8 Ball. Jules, what do you say? Go ahead. I'm shaking.
Is Andres
Gay.
gay?
Is Andres gay? You can read it. I'm not going to... I just want to make...
I would love to. I would love
I just want to make sure that it's not... No, it's people see we're not cheating. You can't really show the camera.
It says in bold letters, all capitalized, without a doubt.
Without a doubt. That's without a doubt.
Yeah.
Rudy Jules,
Without
give
a
us
doubt.
another one. Let's hear
Yeah,
another
guess-
little
yeah.
Magic 8 Ball.
Does Pete have a
You can say
a
AIDS.
small
What?
penis?
Does Pete have a small penis? I thought she was going to say AIDS.
Yeah,
Does
yeah,
Pete
yeah.
have a... By the way, we can ask the AIDS one second if you
Yeah,
want.
yeah.
Does Pete have a small penis, ladies and gentlemen?
Why'd you switch it?
No, it says ask again later, which
I
is...
said- I
Why
know.
is that
did
even
they do
on
that?
this?
Why did they do that?
Does Pete have a small penis? And it's... Come on. Oh, you're the proof.
Go ahead. What does it say?
Yes.
Yes,
No,
real
no,
simple.
That thing's rigged. It's
No,
rigged.
it's not.
It's rigged. It's totally rigged.
Okay, Pete, then you ask it a question and we'll find out if it's rigged.
Is there any negative answers on there?
Of
Is it
course
all
there-
positive?
No, there's...
I haven't heard one.
Okay, well, ask something that you think would give a
All right.
negative answer.
Am I a better comedian than you?
Oh, boy. Come on, Magic 8 Ball,
Come on.
do your work.
All right, here we go.
What does that say? Very doubtful. Yeah, it's Magic 8 Ball. This thing is fucking awesome.
It's awesome.
This is the best birthday I've had
Great. Why?
because I'm here with my friends and my family. I'm here with the Bad Friends family, the people that mean the world to me.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why.
Yeah. I was angry that little Doc couldn't even do it today.
The fans like Doc. Do you like Doc? Because he sits in
What do
your
you think?
seat.
What do you think, little Doc?
He's very kind,
Kind.
funny,
Yeah, he is very
Yeah,
funny.
Very funny.
and I'm taller than him.
And that must feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That must feel really good.
Because he's 80. Yeah, that must feel
Do you think in a fist... Should we set up a fight between her and Doc and see who wins?
I don't know.
You think you would win in a fist fight?
No.
Boxing gloves?
Boxing?
It's boxing, not street fight.
No, his fist is bigger than mine.
Yeah, but you can kick. You can kick. No.
I'll
No.
try.
She'll try.
Yeah. I think, no, because he's going to do belly shots.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she's got a small little belly.
She'll collapse.
She'll collapse. She'll break in half.
How much do you weigh?
115.
Yeah. What do you think he weighs? Like,
Interesting. 150?
yeah, maybe more.
Maybe 160?
Because the density of like a bowling ball is
Yeah.
thicker than you think.
Yeah.
It's harder to know.
Yeah.
Maybe 155, 160. Yeah, you're out of the weight class.
But he is thinner than I am. Or no?
What is... No, I think...
Thank you.
No, I
That
don't think
feels
so.
good.
Well, you dropped some weight. You lost a couple of pounds.
Yeah, because I've been exercising every night.
Are you doing it every night?
Yeah. She sees it, yeah.
What are you doing now?
Peloton.
Are you loving the Peloton?
I love it. You know what I do is I do the free ride.
What does that mean?
I don't need no fucking... I don't want to say it. Some
Say it.
bald,
Uh-oh.
athletic, black guy screaming at me. You know what I
Right.
mean? Just, you know what I mean? Pull through. One more minute.
Oh.
All you got.
So free ride means turn it on and you can just go.
You just push start, right? There's a timer.
What are you looking at on the screen when you free ride?
Nothingness.
Not even like a outside?
No.
Huh.
There's scenic. I don't even do scenic. I don't like scenic.
So it's black.
It's black, right?
Do you have headphones on?
No, I'm watching my shows on my iPad.
BetterHelp.
BetterHelp is my favorite thing in the whole world because I use it in my life. You know, I say that I struggle, you know, with my addictions. I struggle with, you know, my relationship sometimes, this and that. And BetterHelp has helped me. I think one of the reasons why I'm still sober and I'm still doing good in my life is because of this.
It's because of BetterHelp.
Yes.
Getting therapy is important. And I think if there's something interfering with your happiness, preventing you from achieving your goals, BetterHelp works. Bob and I both talked about mental health on this show. We believe in this. It's not a crisis line. It's not self-help. It's professional counseling done securely online.
You can start communicating in under 48 hours. That's how quick you can get.
And it's available for clients all over the world.
Yeah.
You can log in anytime to your account, anywhere, and send a message to your counselor.
BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches, so they'll make it easy and free to change counselors if needed. It's more affordable than traditional offline counseling, and financial aid is available.
Visit BetterHelp.com/badfriends. That's better, H-E-L-P, and join the over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional.
In fact, Andrew,
yeah,
so many people, happy birthday, by the way,
Thank you.
have been using BetterHelp that they are now recruiting additional counselors in over 50 states.
Wow.
In all 50 states.
In all of the states.
Yeah.
This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and Bad Friends listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/badfriends. That is 10% off your first month at BetterHelp.com/badfriends.
Upstart. You know, Andrew,
Yeah.
I've had financial difficulties.
Same.
With my taxes and my credit cards and this and that. And
Yep.
I've been in debt before, right? And Upstart is the thing for you if you're in if you're in trouble.
16 grand in debt was probably one of the biggest holes I've ever been in.
Yeah.
And stuff like Upstart wasn't around at that time. And Upstart's a fast and easy way to pay off your debt with a personal loan, all done online, whether it's paying off credit cards, consolidating high interest debt, or funding personal expenses. Over 1 million people have used Upstart to get one fixed monthly payment with a clear payoff date.
If you're carrying a credit card balance month after month, it can feel like you're in a never-ending cycle of debt with no end in sight. Upstart can help you make that final payment so you can get ahead.
Hey, man, you're not alone. The way to debt can be crippling, but Upstart can help you get on your path to financial freedom. Find out how Upstart can lower your monthly payments today when you go to upstart.com/badfriends.
That's upstart.com/badfriends. And don't forget to use your URL to let them know we sent you.
We sent you. Loan amounts will be determined based on your credit, income, and certain other information provided in your loan application. Upstart.com/badfriends. Upstart.com/badfriends. See, can you not put the shows on the screen? On the Peloton screen?
I don't know how to do that. You know what I've been watching?
So you sit an iPad on top of
I
the screen.
watched every single... I told you this last night. I've watched every single Intervention, the TV show.
Oh, I love that show.
Ever made from season 1 to 14 or whatever it is.
Yeah. I love that.
I love it. And I love it when it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
No, because I love it when it doesn't work out. Because at the end of it, right?
It's so good.
It's either this either happens. It says, you know what I mean? 3 months later, that's always a good sign.
And then
it cuts to yeah.
It's that guitar riff.
Yeah, and then but then sometimes it just goes straight to a counselor. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he escaped 12 hours since he got here. We don't know where he is.
We think he might be dead.
He's in the woods.
Yeah, we think he might be dead in the woods.
And then they show the family go through their codependency. You know, when it's uplifting, you know,
I think
it's good.
It is a great show. You know, that song at the end makes me sad every time.
Fades well.
You know that sounds like.
Yeah, I have that song on my.
Who sings it?
I forgot what the band is, but I have it.
You know who it sounds like?
Who?
Who does it sound like? Who's the first person you thought of? Who was the saddest artist from up there other than Kurt Cobain to kill himself?
Elliott Smith.
Totally. I thought it was Elliott Smith the moment I heard it.
It's very Elliott Smith-y.
But it's not him. It's
not him. It's not him.
But it sounds a little bit like his. It's sad. And do you watch Intervention? Do you know about the show? Do you know what it is?
But do you know why I'm watching it?
No.
Do you know why I'm watching it?
Why are you watching Intervention?
I'm on the border of relapsing.
You're not going to relapse.
I think I am.
Why do you think you're going to relapse?
I'm obsessed with it.
With the idea of relapsing?
Yeah. It's
I'd
really
prefer
scary.
you to not.
I know. That's why I haven't.
And I've been calling you to talk.
I haven't done it because of you.
Good.
And Kalila.
Okay, good.
And the people in my life.
Has she helped?
No. She's the worst. When I look at her, I think of weed.
He's going to relapse because of you.
You make me want to relapse.
anything.
Your behavior around the house is outrageous. What you said to what you were going to do yesterday, you didn't do what you said you were going to do yesterday, and that's fucking outrageous, okay?
What did you say and
You
you
said
didn't
you were
do?
going to clean my house, you cleaned my car, you said you were going to clean my car and take my car to the fucking oil changing place, and the lights, the check engine light is still on the car, and there's no gas, and you fucking make me want to relapse. So if you don't want me to relapse, you do the fucking thing you said you're going to do.
I'll do it tomorrow.
But that's what you say every fucking day.
I'll do it tomorrow, I promise.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
You keep saying that tomorrow.
That's it.
It's one more day for an addict to get what he needs. That's just one more day to
It's
have.
the same thinking of like I'll quit tomorrow. I'll quit
tomorrow. One more.
I'll quit tomorrow.
One more hit. One more
and
for the road.
that's what makes me remind me of relapsing. And you're the reason why.
Oof.
No, you're not the reason why. I'm just, I'll tell you what it is.
Yeah, what is it?
I want to get high.
No. Hey.
I want to get high, baby.
No, baby.
I want to see. They're just because of the pandemic, I think, and it's just like,
Yeah.
we got out of it. I know this is probably negative, probably not comedy fodder. But
It's not negative.
I just want to be real. I just want to be real.
You be real. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I'm not going to do it. Right? Okay.
You promise?
No,
You can't promise.
I can't promise anything. I can't promise if I'm going to be alive in a week.
Well, that you don't have control of. You have control over using again.
Do I?
You
Do I have
Yes.
control? I don't think so.
You do.
Well, that's the opposite of an addict, right? An addict has no control.
But you're an addict in recovery, and an addict in recovery does have control.
Right, but am I in recovery?
You should be,
I should be.
but you're not.
I may not.
Do you want to have a meeting right now?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Do you know what have you been to a meeting before? By the way, let it
But
be
everyone
known.
has to share.
Let it be known. Let it be known. That's fine. But
yeah.
we're not denigrating the idea of addiction and meetings.
Right.
I'm a big supporter of this. I am.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Addiction's a part of my life.
Yeah.
Okay? My family. So we're not
But
not making fun of this.
But in this mock meeting we're doing, you guys are going to play different people.
That's right.
And your stories have to be horrendous. That's the only way I can
Okay,
get
well, why
out
don't
of-
you share first?
Right. Should I make up a story?
I think you should be you. Because you're on the brink of using again. We're just two people that have been coming here for months. You're new to this meeting.
Right. I'm new to this meeting. Right. So your name is what, Billy?
Winston.
Oh. Winston?
Winston.
Sorry, Winston.
Yeah.
Raphael?
Georgina.
Georgina.
Oh, Winston and Georgina.
We have
I'm
our
sorry.
fucking name tags right here.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm just so drugged out. You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
He's been using.
I've been using,
Georgina,
man.
this guy's been
Yeah.
using.
I've been blacking out, so I don't remember, man. So
All right, well, why don't you share?
Winston, Georgina? All right.
Yeah.
I'm Bob, alcoholic.
Hi, Bob.
Yeah.
Good.
So, I've been coming to this. No, I've been sober for a couple years now, and I just have these. I don't know what I have. These strong desires. They're not desires.
We all have coffee.
Okay. I don't know why Winston would say that. I know what coffee is.
Addicts love coffee.
I know, Winston. I know what coffee is.
We have coffee.
I get it.
Mm-hmm.
In every corner is a weed store.
Yeah,
Do you know that?
I do.
Like, there's that flower place.
There's one
and-
across the street from your
yeah,
house.
there's one. Yeah, there's one right across from, and they have these glowing neon lights that blink.
Mm-hmm.
Weed, read, and then my pocket goes. I got money, money, right?
Yeah.
So when I drive by, I don't go in. Obviously, I don't go in.
No.
Right? And I look and I start trembling a little bit, and no. And then I go through the no, right? But it's like that never used to be the case. It used to be I don't even think about it. Right? It's not even an option.
So you might relapse on weed.
I'm not gonna.
We
Right.
don't. We don't want.
We don't do. We don't.
Say, we don't want you to. 1, 2, 3.
We don't want
They
you
don't do that
to.
in the thing.
We do in our meetings.
Okay, my bad.
This is different.
Sorry, Winston.
Yeah.
Georgina,
Thank you.
tell me your story.
I've been sober.
You say, hi, Georgina. Say your name.
Sorry.
You've been here for years.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm Georgina.
Hi, Georgina.
No, I'm
Wait.
Sorry, don't yell at Winston. He's your sponsor.
Jesus.
He's your sponsor.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm Georgina. I'm a alcoholic.
Hi, George.
Winston,
Yeah, but
if you have some sort of disability.
You have to listen to me, Bob.
Sorry, Georgina.
Okay. I'm gonna share you my story.
Please.
I've been sober for about a week, and it's really hard because every time I see you guys, I just want to have fun, and I just want to drink, and I just want to pass out, be in a club,
Wow.
and it's really hard.
Yeah.
we're not laughing at your
We're
addiction.
not. Yeah. I thought you said she was been here for a while.
She relapses every week.
Oh, she does.
Yeah,
And she does it at the club.
every single week. She
Right,
relapses.
right.
She leaves from here to go to the club.
Oh, is there a club tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should come.
Are you gonna go? I don't want to.
He can't go.
I can't go. I'm
This
trying
is
to get sober.
recovery.
Yeah. I'm trying to get sober.
Jesus.
She's inviting me to a club afterwards.
Golly.
Yeah, and she does this. Boom, boom, boom,
All night long.
Right. Go ahead.
Hey, y'all. I'm Winston.
When you share, it's different. Yeah. Oh, so when you share, it's different.
I'm Winston.
You change characters. I
Hey,
get it.
good to meet you. I'm Winston.
I've been here before. You welcomed me.
No, I'm just saying hello. I'm Winston.
Okay.
Hi, Winston.
Hi, Winston.
I am a meth addict who has a slight issue with ketamine, a little bit of an Adderall addiction,
Yeah.
lewds, uppers, downers, squeezers, poppers,
Yeah.
and I'm into also suppositories, putting stuff in my tush. Particularly, I would put Tide tabs in my tush. You know, Tide Pods. Kids were chewing them. I put them straight in my butt. So I was addicted to that for a long time. I've been sober for a long time.
For how long?
12 years. And I'm happy to be on. I don't think relapse is cool. I don't think you should do it. Even if you're Chinese, I don't think it's appropriate. I know given the circumstances of what y'all brought to this country is not okay. But I still don't think you should relapse based on your emotional thrust of feeling guilty about Rona. And I know y'all feel guilty because you did it. But you really shouldn't. And I'm Winston. I ain't going to relapse. That's my time. Thank you.
Thank you, Winston.
Thank you.
Georgina, can I get a ride home?
I
I'll
have to
drive
go
you
to
home.
The
No.
club.
I want to go to the club.
No, I want to drive you
After
home.
listening to that, I'm going to go to the club.
Let me drive you home.
All right, I'll drive. I'm sorry.
But I want you to come.
I know, Georgina, but let me just. I know. But Georgina, right? If I disappear, you know what I mean?
It's because him and I are hanging out.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if I disappear off the face of the planet.
No, ain't going to disappear. No.
Oh, you
It
can
ain't-
hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I
Loud and
didn't know
clear.
you
I'm
could-
right fucking here, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, I'm gonna get in your car.
Come on in.
All right, so we're in the car. Yeah. You're going the opposite direction of my house. I lived right down the street on
Do
Ventura.
you like the seat vibrators?
Yeah, it's weird that this is this European. This car.
Makes your balls feel good, eh?
Yeah. And there's also something sticking out
Oh,
into my
yeah.
butthole.
Watch this.
Oh! Whoa, that's all the way in.
Yeah, buddy.
It popped a hole in my new jeans here. Yeah.
Watch this now.
Whoa, I think I'm about to come. I've never come through my anus before. Oh. Where are we going? Where are we going, Winston?
We're at the club where Georgina's inside. Come on, man.
Bum, 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 bum.
Fun night.
Fun night. Wow. That's a crazy beating.
Long story short, you
Yeah.
are not
I'm not
going to relapse.
I'm not.
You are not.
I'm not.
Because this is a comedy show, but we do take addiction seriously on this show.
I know. You know what, guys?
But at least you're being honest and real. The fans get to hear the real truth.
Well, it's I like to be honest and real and be forthcoming.
Yeah.
Right. And I think by sharing that, right, I think if I were going to do it,
You wouldn't tell the fans.
I wouldn't tell anybody.
Well, I
But
know.
I've been outspoken about it. Like I'll go to a comedy club,
Yeah.
and I'll run into somebody that I know that's sober, and I'll go, I don't know what, I mean, I'll talk to them on the side, right? So if I were to do it, I would keep it inside myself
Right.
and make a plan.
That's right. Don't wink after you say that.
Why?
Because that's like going, I'm not going to kill
I'm not
her.
gonna. Yeah.
Do you think Tito's Bobby's going to use again?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
How would you feel if he did break his? You know what? Actually, make a promise to her that you won't. That's the use.
She's broken. I can't even get into it, but she's broken so many fucking promises as a girl.
Oh.
I can't do it. First of all, number one, okay, she's not on my side.
I am.
No, you're on my girlfriend's side because you guys are blood related.
That's true.
Right? So you keep secrets from me?
You need blood in the house. Why don't you make Stevie move in?
Everyone would die in the house.
You mean he'd like burn it to the ground?
He would snap and something would happen. Something drastic would happen. And I don't think you would want to live with him. But my point is this, okay? I feel it that you side with her,
Yeah.
right? Because you guys are blood related. And I'm nothing to you. I just happen to be the guy.
That's not true. You mean a lot to her. And you
Well,
know
I
that.
would like to hear it because I'm vulnerable right now, and I'm in a bad spot. So I'd like to hear these.
Leave it up to Bobby to sabotage my birthday episode about him.
Yeah.
Make Bobby feel good now.
Yeah.
Tito Bobby.
Yeah.
I look at you like a father figure,
Sweet.
but I'm not scared of you. But I care about you. I don't want you to relapse
Sweet.
because it's gonna hurt everyone.
Did Jules mean what she just said, Magic 8 Ball? Oh, come on. This shake again or ask again later is meaningless. Did Jules mean what she said? Come on. Oh. It says, I can see it. It says yes.
Okay, I believe you.
It says yes.
I believe you. Dude, did you see this kid? So, do you know who this guy is?
Who?
Jamie Costa.
Oh, the guy that does the impression of Robin Williams.
Yeah, but did you see the
trailer?
trailer thing that he did?
Unbelievable.
Unfucking believable.
It was probably the greatest Robin Williams impersonation I think I've ever seen. And look, he's the second picture there. He does kind of have Robin's eyes.
Yeah,
Like,
he does.
Has
He has
Robin's
that his
eyes.
vibe, yeah. But this dude right here is legitimately embodies. Is he impressionist?
I don't know, but I saw online him doing
Why is this guy not on SNL, man?
because
So good.
Because now he's the star of a fucking Robin Williams documentary,
Really?
or I mean a movie, a Robin Williams movie. He's the star of that movie.
No, I don't think.
Isn't that a movie about Robin?
No, I think that he just did a production of that.
What this guy did that? That's not a movie.
I don't think that's a movie. No.
Am I losing my mind? Look up Jamie. I thought that was a movie trailer.
No.
That wasn't a piece of a film.
I think he wrote a scene from, you know what I mean, something that happened in the past.
Another guy, someone else.
People are
produced
saying they should make a biopic. I've
it.
read
Yeah,
this.
I thought this was that.
They should make a biopic. This guy should be the guy. You know what I mean? You know who Robin Williams is?
Yeah, he's Genie from Aladdin.
Correct. That is the
Out of all
that
the-
is the best role he ever did. You're right.
And Jumanji.
Correct.
Oh,
Even
Jumanji.
better. Even more specific.
Jumanji. Yeah.
Did you ever see him in 1 hour photo? Woof! You want to talk about a fucking
Really good.
creepy role?
Really good.
Huh? Where
He also did a
that picture of him in 1 hour photo. Look at the image of him. Now tell me, Jules, how do you feel about that guy? Woof!
yeah.
Scary.
Looks like any member of my family.
Yeah.
100%.
He also did Christopher Nolan a movie with Al Pacino. Right? Did I get that wrong?
Insomnia.
Oh,
Insomnia. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And he was pretty good in that too.
God, he's
He-
phenomenal.
what a fucking.
Did you ever see Good Will Hunting?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he in that?
Yeah. He's the therapist?
Yeah, I guess he's a therapist in a way.
It's like, have you seen Mark Hamill in Star Wars? He's Luke Skywalker.
Actually, Rudy just saw Star Wars for the first time.
You did?
Yeah.
Which one? New Hope. From beginning to end.
What do you think?
What do you think?
All the people there were white.
All the people there were white. That is true. That's a good observation.
Well, no.
I didn't see any brown people.
You saw a black person.
No.
Darth Vader's not black.
That's his mask!
He's white underneath.
No, the voice is
He's white.
the voice. Who does the voice?
Well, that's true,
Yeah,
but that's not a black guy in there.
that's true.
Damn.
Because of genetics.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Why would he? You know what I mean? Why would he spawn Princess Leia? In my head, right?
Yes.
Well, they should have had the voice there
Yeah.
because whoever voiced Darth Vader.
Black guys have the coolest voices. That's why they did that.
Yeah, it was an actual black actor that did it. Yeah.
Because they have the deepest,
Deep, yeah,
like Doc.
like Doc.
Yeah.
Right. But when they lifted open to the mask, obviously it's got to be a white guy.
It's got to be white. That's the one thing that stood out, eh? Was everybody was white?
But you didn't see the second one. There's one black guy in the second one.
One. There's
Yeah.
one black guy.
But he runs a city. That's a good thing. He runs Cloud City. That's like it's not like he's like a janitor. If he was a janitor at Cloud City,
Yeah.
right, and they just ran by this guy, right?
Hey!
I'm Lando, right? Watch it, right?
He does run a city.
Right. So he's the guy at the city.
But
What?
But
He's untrustworthy.
Who knows what he's doing over there?
Cloud City.
Cloud City. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a drug
Coca-Cola.
town to me.
Coca-Cola.
Sounds like a criminal's haven to
Maybe.
me.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm gonna look at the positive, right? And he's in charge of mining.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and
Yes.
that kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Mining for
But you saw the first one and didn't like it.
I liked it, but
Just wasn't the thing.
yeah, and I thought Luke was gonna be hot, but he's not hot.
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if that's your basis on
Right.
yeah.
Is that how you watch things now?
Yeah,
That they have to be hot?
yeah.
So if they're ugly, you're not watching it, huh?
yeah,
Wow. Can I be very honest?
Yeah.
I respect the fuck out of that.
MeUndies. I'll tell you something, pal. You know, I like to wear high class stuff on my flesh.
On your flesh has to be high.
It has to be high class because
I
I'm
know.
a high class guy.
Yeah, you are.
And my underwear is strictly only MeUndies.
Fact.
Fact, because of the type of
Material that they use.
exactly what I'm about to say.
And the
I get so
designs.
emotional.
You do. You
I
get a
get
little
so emotional.
choked up
I get
sometimes.
choked up, right? And also, I love the designs. I have ones that have like fruit on it and pandas,
I have a little pizza too.
raccoons.
Raccoon. Oh, the raccoon ones
I
are
love the
cute.
raccoon.
You know what just dropped though?
What?
Glow in the dark.
Oh, I can't
MeUndies
wait.
Halloween just dropped.
Oh my
If
god!
there's one collection you don't want to ghost on, it's this one with 5 new prints. Turn up the terror. You should summon them before it's too late.
Whether you're outrunning a killer or being abducted by aliens this Halloween, be comforted by the fact that your undies are sustainable and that the softest are the softest in town.
You bet they are. MeUndies are made from natural fibers sourced from beechwood trees, making their micromodal fabric soft, breathable, and dangerously cozy. Get your spooky season up and haunting with 5 new prints. I See You, My Boo, Tricks and Treats, Lazy Bones, and Lazy Pumpkin. Available in undies, bralettes, socks, and loungewear in sizes extra small through 4XL. There's a lot of options to consider. Make a decision quick because there's somebody right behind you.
MeUndies has a great offer for our listeners for any first-time purchasers. Get 15% off and free shipping.
15% off and free shipping. MeUndies also has a promise. If you're not satisfied with any product for any reason, you can return it. Full refund within 45 days. So wear it for a month and a half with all your streaks and send it back. They'll give you your money back. It's pretty good. So to get 15% off your first order, free shipping, and 100% satisfaction guarantee, go to
MeUndies.com/badfriends.
That's MeUndies.com/badfriends.
Bespoke Post. Hey, Andrew.
Yeah,
The box of awesome is what I live on.
I know.
And whenever you get me a box of awesome,
I've gotten you a bunch of them.
from Bespoke Post. I love opening it up, and there's not a single thing in the box that I go, "Why is that in there?"
No, because you know.
Every single thing in there,
Everything
is
makes
something
sense.
that I've always wanted, even though I didn't even think I wanted it.
Well, that's why I get them for you.
Yeah,
you let
yeah.
me. It's like you let me dress you. Let me help you out. No matter what you're into, Box of Awesome has you covered. From autumn craft beers to cozy threads and camping gear essentials, outdoor gear. Box of Awesome has collections for every part of your life.
Andrew, I'll tell you how you do it, man. To get started, take the quiz at boxofawesome.com. Your answers will help them pick the right box of awesome for you. And the holidays are coming up,
Yeah, they're here.
and this is the best thing for gifts.
It's a great gift. It's
yeah,
incredible.
it's so easy.
So I got the Churchill box is what I've just gotten for the fall. And let me tell you, this is incredible. If you're somebody who likes cigars, they got the custom cigar pack. They also have reclaimed wood ashtray and candle holder. Got myself a nice stinky good candle, the Den candle. And also cedar spills and a cigar cutter all in one. Perfect for the fall for a little glass of whiskey and lighten myself up a cigar. It's free to sign up, and you can skip a month or cancel at any time. Each box costs only $45, but has over $70 worth of gear inside. Plus, with each Box of Awesome, you're supporting small businesses. 90% of everything that comes in your Box of Awesome is from a small and up-and-coming brand. Come on.
To get 20% off your first monthly box, you sign up to boxofawesome.com and enter the code BADFRIENDS at checkout.
That's boxofawesome.com, code BADFRIENDS for 20% off your first box.
Because in Korea, right?
We're not in Korea anymore. We came here for the freest country in the world, dude.
No,
Ain't nobody going to tell you what you can and
That's what
can't
I'm
do.
saying is that she has a Filipino mindset.
Right.
And in the Philippines, right, they look at more of looks than talent, right? Like, for instance, America could have a Philip Seymour Hoffman. Because he walks in, he's not like, you know what I mean, a Tom Hardy looking
Rest in
character
peace.
actor, right?
Yeah.
Rest in peace. But he's so legitly skillful.
Yeah, he's
Undeniable that they don't, you know what I mean, talent
So you're telling me Philip Seymour Hoffman would never get famous in the Philippines?
I don't think so. I think they would put him in some weird variety show where they're putting, you know what I mean, black sludge on him. You know what I mean, they're like bang die, and they're, you know what I mean, and beating him with sticks, and he's doing a funny dance, and then they fucking do a
yeah.
Then they zoom that, it becomes, you know what I mean, but that's it.
That's all he is.
Yeah.
So they're looks first, talent second. You and I would never do well over there.
Yeah, like like if you
could be in the
would.
Squid Game.
What?
You guys could be in the Squid Game.
Yeah, but I'm not going to be probably the lead. I'm probably going to be I'll probably die at the first.
And I die right after you. It seems like I'm not going to die.
Right.
You know, like the guys are running down there and you have a shootout, and then you're gone, and I'm like, I'll make it up to you. And the moment I turn around, right in my face.
Dude,
I got half a second longer.
I've thought about that, right? That first game, right, where stop and motion go, right?
Red light, green light.
I swear to God, number one, you be the guy behind me, so it wouldn't sense me.
Right.
I know this. And you would duck down, and I'd be like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Don't worry about it, dude.
Don't worry about
my knee hurts, so that's why I'm behind you,
my
right?
back, my sciatica.
And then once they say, go, we'll go, and when we stop, you'll push me.
Yeah.
And then I'll get shot. Would you do that?
Yeah.
Why?
Just because.
But it's not a game.
Because I'm going to die soon, too.
That's true.
It's like, we might as well have some fun. Die fun.
Yeah.
Because at least I'll laugh. You'll go, what the fuck?
Yeah,
At least it'll be funny before they're bound to kill me, too.
Yeah.
She would get clipped fast, too.
She would make it.
Really?
Yeah.
Look at her face. She doesn't even believe it.
You don't think you would make it?
I don't think so. Maybe in the middle.
Somehow Andres would make it through Squid Game just because he's a little sneaky little rat. You know, he's such a little. Let me see.
I'm going to do a motion, and you tell me to stop.
Okay.
I did it right.
Okay.
I'm going to do a motion and see if I'm going to be good at it. Right.
Go.
So.
Stop. No.
Let me give me another shot. Give me another shot.
And go. Stop. Oh, no, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead.
So I know I'm dead.
You're dead.
You do it.
All right.
Right. And go. Stop. Oh, you maybe.
Maybe.
I
did have a little shake.
It was a little
You
gotta
shake.
let the juice come out.
All right, let me try one more
Yeah,
time.
yeah. Yeah. Go. Yeah. Stop. Pretty good. Yeah.
But I do.
All right, let me try one. Ready?
And go. Stop. Oh, that's good.
I good?
You did
Am I
really
dead?
good. No, you're
Okay,
safe.
Good.
Jules, your turn. You have to do one.
You have to do one.
Okay,
you ready?
Yeah.
Go. All right.
Yeah.
So
No,
no, you can't stop.
you can't stop.
Oh,
You can't.
she stopped when I said stop. That was good.
Really good.
Wow, that actually
That's
worked.
really good.
Damn, that was really good.
And then there's another. What's the game after that? Was it the tug of war?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was right. Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder. Okay, so let's suppose this team. All right. Me, you. Right. Me, you, and Jules
Yeah.
versus those guys: George, Andreas, and
Easy.
Pete.
Easy.
What? Them.
That.
Because of Pete.
We're fucked.
Because of Pete. Because of Pete, though.
Yeah.
Because of Pete.
100%
Pete
Pete.
fucks it all up.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
What about this then? Okay. Me, you, and George, Pete, Jules, and Andreas.
Ooh, that's actually more interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. That's a tight. We had nothing against you.
Is it because I'm a girl?
No. That's crazy. No, it's just because just nothing against you.
Nothing against you.
Yeah. I actually
Oh, but did I tell you I saw Bond? Not. I know that we talked about it last week, but
You
I
like
saw.
it?
No, I saw it. Didn't like it. I fucking was in love with it.
I loved it.
It was long. It was too little.
Little
too
long.
Little long.
Right.
I got up to pee. I've never had to do that.
Yeah. It was pretty long.
But I got to tell you something.
Gorgeous.
Okay, who was, in your opinion, and we'll move on fast because we've already talked about Bond.
Yeah.
Who was in the movie your favorite cameo in the movie?
Cameo.
Well, or had a short stint in the film because there were a lot of people that came and went in that movie.
Yeah.
That's what a cameo is.
Yeah, I know what it is. Okay.
Well, you asked it like you never heard of it before. So who had the best cameo?
I forgot his name.
Fancy.
Christopher Waltz.
Christopher Waltz.
It's not even a question.
He was amazing.
It's not even a question.
Yeah.
And by the way, this isn't me talking shiz.
Yeah.
I like Bottom Tooth. What's his name?
Rami Malek?
Yeah. I like him. I like Bottom Tooth.
Yeah. He looks like one of those fishes that's on the deep.
Angler. He's
like
an anglerfish.
Yeah. That he'd be translucent.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
Okay, how do you feel about this guy? How does he look? See, they make him look. That's what he really looks like right
Yeah.
now. What, you like him?
He's hot.
Oh my god.
See,
Look at that.
Yeah. I mean, this girl.
That looks like a car GMC is working on.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Okay. So compare that to Luke Skywalker.
Why am I
Luke?
making fun of
Yeah.
him?
Just look what.
No.
Babe.
How? What the fuck?
Babe.
Babe.
He's so pale.
So is he.
No, he's so pale. Look.
He's pale.
No. He's more pale.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
This guy is a great actor.
He's
Without
great.
it, he's
One of the
phenomenal.
best. One of the best.
Right? His lines, his edges of his face scare the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I
Right.
feel like he'll fucking cut you with his chin.
Right.
But I'm being honest. I'm not being a dick.
Mm.
But I can feel him acting sometimes in the movie.
Yeah.
Christoph Waltz, it was like watching a guy put butter on toast. It was just like a smooth, and he was so patient with the way he was doing his lines.
It's interesting that you say that
He's
because
so good.
when he first came out and it was not the energy, but he was like just so in it, right? And like not trying,
Oh, dude.
right? And he slowly builds it,
Yes.
right? You're right. I mean, his performance,
It was good.
very good.
It was good.
That's not.
I'm not down on the guy's performance.
In fact, if I had a movie,
I put him in it.
I'd probably put it in.
I might put him in it.
Yeah. No audition.
No audition.
Yeah.
No audition.
I mean, he was great in the fucking Queen.
He was very good.
Freddie
Yeah.
Mercury.
Yeah.
That was great. Right?
Very good.
Great actor. But there were times when, you know, when he was holding the girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yuck.
he's trying to be menacing.
Oof.
Yeah.
I did not like.
I didn't like. But
But
I thought that opening scene. I'm not giving you any plot lines.
none.
The girl in that house.
Correct.
In the snow. Right. Was that
Unfucking real.
just the way they shot it.
So cool.
The pacing, so cool.
That's Fukunaga.
Fukuoka.
That's Fukunaga, isn't it?
Fukuoka.
It is, right?
Yes,
Mexican.
It is.
Yeah.
Wait, Fukuoka is Mexican?
Yep.
Cary
didn't know that.
Fukunaga who is the one who shot that.
I didn't know that.
And by the way,
Yeah.
pound for pound, one of the coolest shot Bond movies I've seen, and it's done
It's
well.
really well. It's done.
Hard props. One of the previews that I saw during it, by the way, that I thought was going to piss me off.
Oh, no, wait. Okay, so we're going to talk about the previews before Bond.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to tell you what I liked and what you tell me what you liked.
Okay.
I'm going to guess. I'm going to guess what you were going to say.
Which one? Which one? You thought it was going to piss me off, but I actually am excited to see it.
Ghostbusters.
100%. Go 100%.
Yeah.
And initially I thought, this is going to fucking piss me off. They're
Yeah.
going to do Ghostbusters again.
Yeah.
I already fucking, the all-girl one from SNL, God bless those girls, but fuck off. That was the worst shit I've ever seen in my fucking life.
My friend Katie Dippold wrote it.
Okay.
It's good.
It was a bad movie. Stop it.
Katie's good.
I'm sure she's incredible.
Great writer.
But that movie wasn't Ghostbusters.
Okay.
This version
I'll
looks
tell you. I'll tell you why.
Because it's kids.
No,
'Cause it
it's
looks
not-
like the youth exploring the history of Ghostbusters was cool.
It reminded me of those 1980. There's like a little magic in it, right? Of like it's uplifting.
Yes.
Right. It's kind of the town. It's just the music and
Ugh.
the way it's shot. You have this like kind of magical sensation,
Yeah.
right? And then once you realize what it is, it has the music right.
Yep.
The casting.
Yep.
You know what I mean? The colors are all right. Like the creatures that are like when Paul Rudd is in the fucking grocery store and the little marshmallow. You know what I mean?
Little Stay Puft.
When I saw that, it was just like goosebumps all over my body.
100%.
Here's what. Okay, let me
This
get.
movie, by the way,
Yeah,
answering the call, I'll
Yeah.
go back, right?
Yeah.
No disrespect. It just wasn't Ghostbusters is all my point. That's all I'm saying. It just didn't have the zhuzh. It
yeah,
just didn't. And this new one,
It has it.
It does.
yeah.
And Aykroyd is in it.
I know, amazing.
Okay, so that one I was happy about.
Let me guess what you weren't happy with.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Matrix.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, why? I'm saying, why are we doing that?
What do you mean why?
Yeah, why would I ever want to see that? Why the fuck are we doing it? You're correct. You're right.
Oh, I thought you were.
Yeah,
making
why
it seem
am
like
I?
I had anything to do with it?
No, I'm saying you're right.
I don't know the answers.
I'm agreeing with you.
Oh.
Yeah, why Matrix? Why?
Why?
It
why?
Why?
Yeah, I get it. Why?
Why?
Yeah, why are you doing
I wanted
it?
to say that out loud when I saw it.
Yeah.
Why?
Now, let me get. So first
They're
of all,
gonna fuck it up.
first of all, right? If you're gonna put Keanu Reeves in it, he has to be Neo.
No shit.
Right.
He's the guy.
Right. Neo.
Neo.
Right? Carrie Ann Moss. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. But then you don't put fucking Lawrence Fishburne in it? Why?
I don't know.
Too old?
Too old.
Someone younger, yeah.
They wanted someone younger.
No. Was it a situation where he got offered the part and then
No.
he went no? There's no way they didn't offer him the part.
I think they politely have to tell him that they're making the
We're
movie.
going a different direction. You're
Well,
Morpheus.
They don't owe him shit.
I know, but that's crazy.
I know,
There's
but
no way.
Studios don't give a fuck. They're about the money. Look, I'm gonna watch it anyway.
Of course, I'm going to watch it.
But
I'll wait in line.
I'm gonna
I'll be
fucking
the
see
first
it.
guy.
Yeah.
All right. So,
And by the way,
yeah,
after I see it, I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love every second of it.
yeah.
I was
And even if it's bad, I'm going to say I love it.
Yeah, I'm gonna lie.
And then when I see Keanu, right, I go, I love
Greatest
that
movie I've ever
second-
seen. I'm so happy that you did it
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
Why did
Great
you,
job.
You want to suck his dick? You can't just say it was a great movie. You could just go great movie. You know.
I never said that second. Did I?
Oh, it sounded like you said that.
I never said that.
All right, what other trailer did I not like at
Okay.
all?
So well, I'll tell you what I liked.
What?
Was there another trailer you liked?
No. Oh. No, I don't think so.
Really?
I don't think there was anything else that I. There was a movie with Jessica Chastain and like 3 other women that are fighters that are. And then Kumail's movie. That one as well. The Marvel.
Oh yeah.
What is that one called?
It's called. Don't say it. Okay. It's Eternals.
The Eternals.
Yeah. Good.
Okay.
I mean, here's
I'm happy for him because I root for Kumail because I think he's a good dude.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Like, so I'm happy for him. But
I understand that.
I don't know what it is. I didn't get it at all. The trailer, I was like, what the fuck is this?
What?
movie?
They're running out of
Stuff.
Yeah, they're running out of stuff.
Look at him there.
Yeah.
It is funny he got in such good shape only to put on a full bodysuit.
Yeah.
Like, look at him
Looks
there.
great.
That does look like one ab is making its way down.
Yeah.
Like, when when your balls, one of them goes up into your body a little bit?
Yeah.
That's what happens when it gets, one of my nuts goes up.
Now the veins, did they put that in there? Or in
No,
post?
man, that's real. No, that's him.
Those are real veins.
Yeah, they've talked about it on numerous.
That's incredible.
yeah,
That's
man.
incredible. Dune.
Dune did look great.
Dune looks great.
Dune looks great. That's fine. Dune
Yeah,
looked
yeah.
great. But I've seen that before I got in the theater. I hadn't seen the Ghostbusters trailer. I hadn't
oh
seen
my, that thing was so magical.
so incredible.
Yeah.
But I'd seen Dune
Did you
before
see
I
the
got
Paul
it.
Thomas Anderson one too?
I've seen the trailer about 1,000 fucking times now.
That looks good.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
I think PTA is great. I also think it's
Rudy won't see it.
why.
No, I want to see it. I'm starting to read the book,
Oh,
What book?
Dune.
you gotta.
My brother and I are a big fan of the original. I know it got panned.
The original Dune.
I love the original Dune movie.
Yeah, it's good.
It's fun. You don't like it?
It's a little.
It's long.
It's a little.
What?
It's horrible.
It's a little shitty.
Okay,
but it's fun shitty.
but it's odd. That's what I like about
Yeah,
it because because it's David Lynch, right? There are some weird scenes in it, like with Sting and that fat guy that floats.
That Sting thing. That's not.
I know,
good.
but those two together as a kid when you're watching it,
it's cool.
it's not just cool, it's scary. It's weird.
It's cool. It's cool because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
fucking weird as shit.
yeah,
weird
like
as shit.
these two. Yeah,
Yeah.
when this dude comes out,
Yeah.
this is the first time I saw a redhead in my life. I'm like, oh god, that's what they look like.
We protested this because he's not an
Yeah,
asshole.
look at him, right? And what's the fat guy? The fat guy. Show him. Sting and that other guy. That guy.
That's me.
That's you. Yeah, that is you. Those are both stages of your life.
This is literally my whole family. That's my family.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
my dad.
This is you.
me.
That's you
That's
at
me.
probably 22. That's you at 60.
60.
Yeah, yeah,
Put it a little bit closer, baby. That's me in about 6 years.
yeah.
I keep up this pandemic 20 that I keep building on. That's me, and that's me talking to you, Bobby.
Yeah, is that me?
That's you right
Yeah,
there. You become an old white guy.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, but
I
anyway,
gotta fart so fucking bad.
yeah, I'm gonna watch that in the theater.
Yeah, Dune's gonna be great.
Do you want to watch it?
100%. Let's go.
But I thought we were gonna go to scare nights.
We'll do that too.
Oh.
Why don't we go to Halloween Haunted Scare Nights or whatever the fuck it's called, and then go to the theater there?
And watch Dune?
They have a theater there.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go there.
Do they have a theater there?
At Universal, yeah.
Oh, it's the haunted hots.
Oh, say it again.
No, I'm gonna give you another shot.
Try it again.
Okay, can I?
Yeah.
All right. Could you say action though?
Here we go.
Yeah.
They have a theater there.
Yeah. They have a Hollywood. Oh wait. Say it again.
Yeah, we can just go after we do Halloween Horror
They have a
Nights.
holiday haunted, huh?
They have haunted on.
What is it called though?
Halloween
What's it
Horror
called?
Nights.
Halloween Horror Nights.
Hollowed Out Horror Nights.
Hollowed out.
Halloween Horror Nights.
Say it again.
Yeah, they have at Halloween Horror Nights.
Halloween Horror Nights.
Yes.
There we
Sounds
go.
like serious. You're saying Horn Nights.
Yeah. I have problems with my H's and R's.
Really?
Yeah.
Say Harissa.
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 Say
No, it's got to be like a sentence with a bunch of H's in it.
bunch of H's.
Yeah.
Do one of those little rhyme things where it's
There's
like
no way I'll be able to do that.
seashells by the seashore. Do that with H's. What are those things even called?
Algorithms.
Trabalengua.
What is it called, fans?
Tongue
Tongue
twister.
twister.
Oh yeah, how
Tongue
easy.
twisters
I can't-
with H's.
Tongue twisters with H.
Yeah. Let's see if we can.
Oh, let's see any of these. All right, go ahead. Let's see if you can do any of these.
Okay, but do it fast.
Oh, there.
Can we do it fast? Zoom it in more because my eyes are blurry.
Jesus.
More,
Christ,
more.
It's huge. It's like
I know,
it's
I
like
can't. I gotta get
800
glasses.
font.
All right, so let me go first. I'll do the whole number one. Ready?
Yeah.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickle peppers. I pick a pickle peppers, pickle pick. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickle peppers, where's the peck of pickle peppers picked?
That's a really good.
Thanks.
Wait, go up. Let me try.
Yeah, go. Fast though.
Peter Piper picked a peck of peppers. A pick a pepper Peter picked. And Peter picked a peck of peppers. Where's the peck of pepper Peter picked?
It's hard, right?
It
you
is.
go, Jules. Fast.
Peter picked a pick of peppers. A peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the pickle Piper dick?
Dick
Yeah.
was in there for some
All
reason.
right, what's the second one?
The second
I've never
one's-
even heard the second one.
The second one's
before.
just a rap verse.
It is?
Betty bought some butter, but she said the butter bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter.
Yeah.
A bitter butter will make my batter better.
Better, butter. But she said the butter, bitter. Bitter. Yo, man, listen to me, dog.
Yo.
Butter will make my batter better.
Uh-huh.
So it was better butter, butter.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Thanks, man.
the Korean
What's up?
M&M.
Yeah,
The Korean M&M.
Yeah.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He would chuck as he would, as much as he could, as much wood as a woodchuck could if a woodchuck would.
You know why you're good at that?
Because it's reading a sentence.
Not only that,
What?
you did that in the woods of Detroit or wherever you're from.
Chicago, and you know this.
Same.
Oh, no.
Yeah, in the Midwest.
Yes.
You and your pals, your Jeffrey Dahmer looking friends,
Yeah.
right? We're out, right? Let's play a word game, guys.
Yeah, in the woods.
Yeah, and then you guys would do this one.
All the time.
It's like I wouldn't even be able to do that. Let me try. How much would a woodpecker? Zoom in. I can't.
It's so big.
I know. My
wish the fans
eyes are
could see.
so bad.
It's fucking huge.
How much would a woodchuck?
There's no pecker.
chuck wood.
No woodpecker.
Oh.
Woodchuck.
How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He would chuck as much as he could, as chuck as was wood. As a woodchuck, if I woodchuck could chuck wood.
By the way,
Yeah.
that should be the way. If you were trying to find out if an Asian person can get into this country, it would be that. How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
There would be no Asians in this country.
I know. If you had to read it, this is
Yeah.
the citizenship test for them.
You're the guy.
Yeah. Hi. Hi. You ready to take your citizenship test?
I am.
All right. Well, let me tell you something, Yoshi. This is not going to be easy. But if you fail in saying this, Toshi, if you fail in no, where are you going? No, leave it.
Toshi.
Okay, Toshi. Sorry about that, sir.
Yashimoto.
Well, we'd love to have you as a United
Okay,
States
good.
citizen. Ready?
Yeah.
All you have to do is read this phrase, and that's all you have to do, and you're in the country. That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh,
but you
yeah.
can't screw it up.
Easy.
All right, Toshi. So go
Yeah.
right ahead. Number 3.
How much wood? Am I out?
You're out. I'm sorry, Tosh.
Am I out?
Yeah, you're gone.
Oh, bye.
You know what?
What?
But we like you.
Yes.
Let's give you one more try.
Okay. How fast? Can I do it slow?
It has to be very fast.
All right.
Come on, Tosh.
How much would a woodchucker chuck if a woodchucker could a chuck a wood?
Sorry, Tosh. That's going to be the end of it.
What about my wife?
Oh, man. Would you like to try?
Yeah.
I'll try.
Okay.
What's your accent?
Where's your accent?
What, you come to America, all of a sudden you have an American accent?
Did
This
you
is
lose
crazy.
it? Did you lose it?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
nuts.
I'll try.
Oh.
What? She's from Wisconsin.
No, nice.
yeah. Go.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He would chuck. He would. As much as he could.
You can't
You're
repeat
out.
it.
You're
out.
Okay.
You guys are both
These
going
are
back.
crazy. These are crazy. She sells.
You know, like when like a racist person yells, "Go back to your country." They should have this on a sheet of paper and be like, "Read this or go back to your fucking country,
Yeah.
Yang."
You know what I do? Like, does this work for you? Red leather, yellow leather?
Red leather, yellow leather.
Yeah, like so.
Oh, warm up exercises.
when you do warm up, that one works for me.
No.
Like when I'm acting, right, and I have a long thing to say,
Yeah.
and I get things jumbled up in my head.
Yeah,
When I say red leather, yellow leather, right,
that works.
it does work for me.
Really?
Here's another thing that works:
What?
watermelon.
Watermelon.
Yeah. So it's like
You eat it?
what?
Like, do you physically eat watermelon?
No,
Oh, what the fuck?
no. When you're lip syncing, when you say water, well, it usually lines up.
Oh.
Like if I'm talking, let's say I'm saying watermelon, watermelon, watermelon,
Yeah.
and you talk, you know what I mean? You're my voice.
Mhm.
It'll probably line up.
All right, let's try.
All right, ready?
Hey, this is Bobby Lee, and I got to tell you something. I am a blatant homosexual. I've talked about it on this show so
It doesn't
many
work.
times. No, it doesn't
It doesn't
work. Not
work.
even a little bit.
I'm wrong about
Yeah,
it.
you're
Yeah,
way
yeah,
off.
100%.
Because it looks like you're just saying watermelon.
That's true.
It doesn't even remotely look like you're saying anything.
Yeah. No, I know why I know that.
Why?
Because years ago, like, when I used to, I was on I did a pilot called, I did one with Steve Renazzisi and Steve Howe. I forgot what it was called.
And Steve Howe? And
It's
who?
not Steve Howie.
Oh, yeah.
And it's Zoe Lister-Jones.
Mhm.
And so I had a lot of scenes where I was like in the background, and they would like, "You're in the background, Bobby. You're talking." So I just didn't know what to say. So one extra from Chicago, we shot in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, a pro extra.
A background guy saying,
he
just
goes,
say
"Hey, kid."
watermelon.
Yeah, he goes, "Kid, you know what the trick is?" I go, "What?" "Just say watermelon." You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Over and over again. So if you see the pilot, I guess you'll see me go. You know what I mean? And I always thought that would work, but probably doesn't.
No, because you're faking a conversation.
You could just go anything.
And then it looks like you going,
Yeah. So,
did you make any of those Star Wars? Did you make anything yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Jules, all right. Do you remember Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Yeah, he's the one that Princess Leia made a record with R2D2.
That's true. And in the bar, he walks into that bar, right? And when he pulls out his lightsaber and turns it on,
Saber.
lightsaber,
Saber with a B.
saver,
Not as lightsaber. No. It's not saving light. It's lightsaber.
it does save lives though.
So lightsaber? I guess it's called a lightsaber.
I always thought it was lightsaber because it saves lives.
I guess you're right, actually.
Thank you.
Okay.
So when he pulls out his lightsaber,
Lifesaver.
yeah, saber.
Hmm.
What does he do with it?
He swishes it around.
Did not see it.
Did not see it.
100% did not see it.
109% see it.
You saw clips on YouTube, didn't
No,
you?
I was watching it, but
But you weren't watching it.
I wasn't watching
Yeah.
it.
Okay. I'll give it another shot.
That's
And
interesting.
another question.
Yeah, give
You
her
want
one
another
more.
one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
give her another one.
Okay. So, when they capture Princess Leia, first of all, what's the planet called? Or the no, just listen, okay?
Okay.
It's the most notorious thing, right? They're like clothing brands and bands named after. So it's like where Darth Vader is, right? It's a spaceship that looks like a planet,
Yeah.
right? What's that called?
It didn't say that.
Yeah, it does.
It does. A million times.
Is it Imperial
Yeah.
Force?
Yeah. Imperial Forest. No, it's called the Death Star.
No, it's called the Imperial.
Death Star is the weapon.
No,
No,
you didn't see it.
you didn't see it.
Oh.
So anyway, when Princess Leia is on the Death Star, right?
Yeah.
And Darth Vader, I want to see her. So there's a scene where they're on a deck,
Yeah.
right? What does Darth Vader do? He wants to show her something. What does he show her?
He shows her planets that are exploding.
That's true.
That is true.
That's true. That's what one planet,
Planet that are
her home planet.
A planet exploding.
Yeah, her home planet.
That's what I said.
Okay. Oh, you said planet. You said plural. All right.
It's my accent.
Last one. Okay, it's your accent. My bad. All right. Here's the last one. All
She
right.
is right. It is. You're
Yeah.
right. I did hear it.
So when Han Solo, right, Princess Leia. So Han Solo, Princess Leia, Luke.
Can you say Leia? Princess Leia?
It's lifesaver.
Got it.
Okay.
I got it.
All right. Thank you.
Yes.
Princess Leia.
So when Princess Leia.
My last name's Lee.
Yes, I know.
And it's the only way I can memorize
I get
that.
it.
Yeah.
Princess Leia.
Yeah. Princess Leia, all right? They escape, right? And now stormtroopers are fighting. Right? Where do they fall into?
They fall into a black hole. But then they were saved.
Yeah, you didn't see it. You definitely didn't see
I
it.
saw it.
It's one of the most notorious scenes. They fall into like a garbage, disposal place, right? Where
Yes, where they get ground up.
yeah, and then what happens in that garbage disposal place?
C-3PO and
He's not even in it.
oh,
Yeah, he's not even in there.
someone saves them.
How?
Obi-Wan.
Okay, you did not fucking see it. You have to watch it again. You never fucking saw it. We're gonna do another test next week.
But it's so boring.
What? How is Star Wars fucking boring?
It's not her generation would hate Star Wars.
But
They have no connection to it.
I know, but I'm gonna say this, okay, and I really mean this.
Okay.
All right. Sometimes I play stupid on the show.
We all do. That's
I
the
know.
fun of the show.
That's the fun of the show. Like
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
right? But this is a real thing. Okay.
Yes.
It's just listen to me. I think this is very important, right? When you're watching something, you also have to put yourself in that generation or that time it came out.
Right.
Right. So it's like when I listen to like, let's say a band like the Stooges, right?
Love the Stooges.
Obviously, they didn't have the kind of recording equipment and types of things that we have now, right? The effects, right? But I put myself in that era. And also you have to think to yourself, where was music at that point, right? So what you realize what they were doing was innovative and different,
Yep.
right? You have to kind of put yourself there. It's like when you're reading a history book, right? And you're reading it, it's like you can't go, well, why didn't they nuke like in the 1700s? Why didn't they nuke it? Because they didn't have nuclear fucking weapons back then, right? You have to look at what they had back then, right?
Right.
So when you look at a fucking movie like Star Wars, you realize that it was the first of its kind.
It was.
Right? All those spaceships and stuff, it wasn't fucking CGI.
Those
It
were,
was
those
actual
were real
models,
real models.
right? They painted that shit, right? And they zoomed in and they did all that shit that was like so like innovative and there. Do you understand what I'm saying? Also, Star Wars, where they were put in like in the valley in some weird warehouse,
Yeah.
where there was no air conditioning,
Yeah.
and they were just sweating it out, building this shit,
Kind of like
and
us right now.
Yeah, exactly. And the studio's like, this is not gonna work, right?
No.
When fucking Steven Spielberg showed it to his friends, the first original version, he showed it to George Lucas,
Right.
Brian De Palma, Scorsese, all these legendary, right? He brought them all over. He's like, George Lucas, look at my movie. After the movie was done, they looked at him and goes, it's terrible. Don't even release it. Right? So then what George Lucas did was he found a fucking different editor, right? And he made the action be the editing technique in terms of that comes first. So everything, you know what I mean, is spliced based on the action.
Right.
It changed the movie,
Yeah.
right? That's what you have to do when you watch a movie like that. But to you, you're like, oh, that doesn't look real. Or, you know what I mean? There should be more explosions.
She's saying,
Yeah, Luke Skywalker's, I don't like his 70s haircut.
he's not hot.
Because he was in the 1970s, lady.
Yeah, lady.
Okay, I'll watch it again.
Hey, Rudy, what did we miss from your review?
From my review,
Mm-hmm.
From my review.
Jesus.
I said the acting. Luke's acting is bad. The cinematography looks old,
Okay.
but I like the theme music.
The music you liked.
Yeah.
Okay.
In
Well-
conclusion, it was kind of boring.
What do you give it? How many stars out of 5?
2.
2 star.
All right, you know what? Fuck you. You know
Star Wars, a
you know what?
2-star
Fuck you.
movie.
No, fuck you. You know what? Look at me right now. I'm going to give you spoilers.
Okay.
All right? Because you're not going to watch the second one, which is the best one.
Wait, make her watch it.
No.
You should watch it for
I'll watch it.
No,
Make her
you're not
watch
going to watch it. All right? You're not going to watch it. And I'm going to tell you something. All right? I'm getting angry. Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to give you some spoilers. And everyone's listening, so everyone knows the movie. All right?
Yeah.
Okay. You know who Luke Skywalker, right? And Princess Leia, you know who they are? In relation to each other.
Siblings.
They're siblings. Who's their dad?
Darth Vader.
You already know this? How the fuck do you already know this?
I don't know. I was just looking at.
She looked online.
Clips.
I'm sure it's all over the internet. I'm impressed.
Yeah,
I'm impressed by
so
how
angry.
much she hates it. It's actually
Yeah,
great.
yeah, I've never heard anyone hate it. But you know what? Her generation, who knows?
I bet you we have to have fans that are in their young 20s that also hate the fucking movie. I'm sure there's.
I'm
a lot
sure
of them.
there are.
Yeah, they're out there.
Yeah. I'm worried. I'm curious to see if you saw a movie like Taxi Driver or something dark. and
Never gonna
street-
like. She's never gonna like.
Yeah,
that.
you're not gonna get it because there's like you
like
know.
Dog Day Afternoon. She'll hate that fucking.
Oh
movie.
my god, what a great movie! Because it's based on a true story. That thing.
You won't like that.
You won't
should
dig.
try,
Yeah.
You should try. You should try. We should make you try these on this off week and see which one you actually like.
No, you know we should do every week at the end, right? A movie review.
Jules movie review.
Yeah, and we'll make her watch classics. You have to watch them.
So
Right.
what am I gonna watch now?
So let's make her watch.
Make her watch Dog Day Afternoon.
I think something. I think
That's a phenomenal movie, and it also has themes that are, without ruining it, that is something that's current in this day and age.
I think something a little bit more dark than that.
Raiders.
Raiders of the Lost
Raiders,
Ark.
no,
No, what?
not Raiders of the
That-
Lost
I mean,
Ark.
that's great.
That's great.
No, he's meaning like
Yeah.
something. He wants like dark.
What about this?
Macabre.
Apocalypse Now.
Fine, Apocalypse Now, great. Or Clockwork Orange.
Clockwork Orange. Clockwork Orange.
All right, you're watching Clockwork Orange.
You're watching Clockwork Orange
Okay.
this week. All right. Great.
She just comes back. She's like, I watched that movie Orange County. It wasn't good at all.
yeah. It's called Clockwork Orange. Stanley Kubrick.
Clockwork Orange,
When the
okay.
movie came out, it was banned from England,
Correct.
right, or Europe or something.
I think it was England.
England. Yeah.
I think it was the
What
UK.
a weird movie.
Amazing.
Oh, what a weird good movie.
I remember it gave me like daymares. You know, like what nightmares at day?
Yeah.
Like I'd think about it during the day and be freaked out with my eyes wide open thinking about how creepy it was.
I remember watching as a kid going, like literally jerking off to the milk bar.
Oh, the milk bar is the hottest thing in the
Yeah,
fucking
like-
world. Yeah.
Right. So these gang, I don't know.
Don't give it up, don't give it
All
up.
right. But
Milk-
those
Milko-
milk bars were like sexy to me.
Was a Milko Velocette.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right, so you're watching a Clockwork
Watching.
Orange.
Okay.
You logged
Okay.
in? You excited? And I want real notes.
Yeah. And I don't want you to be texting.
Yeah, no. Your phone should be shut
I don't want
down.
you to be texting or anything or watching your anime because I know you have 2 gadgets sometimes. I know you do
I
that.
only have one.
No, dude, you all the time. I see you watching shit and doing shit on your phone.
Okay.
Do you not do that?
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Let me ask you something. Do you do that?
In what?
Do you do that? Do you do 2 things at once? To watch a thing and be on another gadget?
If I'm watching a docu-series,
Huh?
I'll do that. But right now I'm watching a show called Secession.
It's the best. Succession?
Yeah.
It's the best.
I didn't know about it, and I know. So,
Are you starting from the first season?
yeah.
Whoa, it's so
It's
good.
so good. And I'm now at the tonight I'm watching the last episode.
Of the first season.
First season. But there was a couple episodes before that made me laugh so fucking hard.
Which one? We've all seen it.
It's where they go to the fucking that bachelor party,
Uh-huh.
right? And then Tom,
Tom is so
So
fucking
fucking
funny.
good in that show.
God, he's funny.
right? Tom goes, that girl, that's the girl, right? And what he does,
Oh,
yeah, right?
I know exactly.
That he openly admits that,
Yes.
right? Like almost in a bragging
That's
way,
Tom, yeah.
right? And then at the end, when they're walking out, they go, "Good job, Tom. We heard." Like it went around. I guess.
Everybody knew.
Everyone knows about it, right? It's so fucking funny.
Beyond.
There's also a scene when the daughter is begging to go see her dad,
Siobhan.
right? And Maria, or the mother, or the stepmother, Marcia.
Yeah, the stepmom or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. See, he's not well. Give it some time. And she's insisting to go up there, right? So she just barges up there. She's like, you're not gonna, you know what I mean? And there's a scene, a very intimate moment where she puts her hand on her dad, and he's had a brain aneurysm. He's in and out of
He had a
consciousness.
stroke, right?
Stroke,
Yeah.
right? And there's a touching scene where he goes, "I love you." You know that he's never said that probably before.
Ever.
She starts tearing up, right? Then he grabs her hand and tries to get her hand to touch his penis.
Yeah, it's the funniest thing on
It's
earth.
so fucking funny, right? That show is so good.
It's so good.
And I'm excited because of a show like this because I didn't know what it was.
I can't believe you never saw it.
No,
It was so popular.
I know. My friend Gene was like, "You haven't seen it?" It's just, there's so much shit out.
Yeah, too many
You
shows.
miss it, right?
Yeah.
So now watching it, and I have now the second season that I've never seen, and then also the third season coming out.
about
So
to
I'm
come out.
so fucking excited.
Just wait. I'm
It's a
excited
great
for the
show.
third season.
Great
You
show.
know who kills it on that show, by the way?
Kieran Culkin.
Yeah, he does do great.
I love him.
But who to you makes you chuckle because he's so funny and dumb?
Greg.
Greg is fucking unreal.
Dude. I
He's
feel
so
so
good.
bad for him.
Oh, he's the best.
Yeah.
Wait till second season. You're going to love it.
I'm afraid that he's going to die. He's not going to die, is he?
He doesn't die.
Thank God.
I don't know what happened in the third season.
But he's so dumb.
so good.
I know, but in the show.
Yeah.
Is he not dumb?
Nicholas Braun. His name is Nick Braun. He's
Yeah.
a fucking great actor. He's friends with people I know really well.
Really?
When the show came out, I reached out to him online and I was like, I want to tell you, dude, you steal comedy scenes from that show because it's his nervousness and he throws away a dumb line.
Yeah.
And the way he goes, so, when he throws away something small,
Yeah.
it's so fucking funny. Like he's so out of touch. It's great.
Yeah,
It's the characters. It's
Yeah.
fucking phenomenal.
Oh, it's a great show. What a great show. Anyway,
All right. So listen,
yeah.
I'd
Okay.
I'd like you to sing you.
Are we? I mean, let's.
And I would be here like no one's there. It's just
Yeah.
me being.
That's
no
funny.
one's there. Be no friends.
Like we almost called our podcast "Riffing Without Griffin."
Which is, by the way,
Yeah.
hilarious. I laughed so hard when I saw that.
If we would have called it that, would you have been angry?
Well, first of all, you wouldn't have called it that.
I know, but
because your ego wouldn't have allowed to just have Griffin in the name without you.
Yeah, but it would have been. I think it would have been hurtful.
No,
No, at the time though. Okay,
don't know.
my tone.
I get.
At the time though, right? I had promised you because remember you and I went to ATC.
I know, brother.
We drove to ATC before Andrew was even in the mix.
Yes, I
And
understand.
we met with Al Madrigal.
Can I tell you something? This is the only reason why I was upset. That was it. It was because you weren't upfront with me. We already went over this, but I'm just saying all these things I keep hearing about this is like I am not. You guys are still my friends. You think I'm mad at you or something like that. No,
I don't care. I don't really care. But my point.
You see what
I know, but
they
here's what I want to. I want to get to the point of. Right.
Stand this.
And that's and that was my honest thing.
Yeah.
I want to just get to the point. I want to be my energies. I want to get to the point where I don't think that none of us are real friends.
Why would you say
No,
that?
let me just think. Let's go down this path for a second.
Go, please.
Because
First, define. How about this? Before you go on this path,
yeah.
define what a friend is to you.
A friend is what I feel toward Kalila.
Oh.
No.
Wow, I'm sorry.
Not the
Kalila. I'm so sorry.
No. Aside from the sexual, you know what I mean, energy and the
don't
stuff,
put that in
right?
our head. Go
Just
ahead.
in terms of like, I trust her with my money.
Okay.
I trust her with if I tell her a secret, I just know that she'll keep it.
Uh-huh.
I trust her with just certain things that I would trust my brother with. It's just like this deeper
Okay, but how did you get there,
understanding.
though?
Because I don't know how we got there. We just did.
Time. That's
I've
how
known
you
you
got
for
there.
fucking longer.
I understand that. So you're the only person on the other side of this that thinks the way you think.
No, I because listen to this point of view though, real quick.
I'm
before
listening now. Now I just wanted to hear what you thought a friend was, so now I get it. So it's
Okay.
like
So
deep
before,
intimacy.
okay, so we live our regular. We were born. You were born, right?
Mhm. I was hatched. Is that what you want me to say?
Or arrived from you know what I mean? I mean, there was a beam of light, from a.
You act like you're like a normal Korean looking.
I am very normal.
What are you talking about?
Dude, if you didn't know me, right, and you put my face next to 50 other Korean dudes, you'd be like, oh, yeah.
No, you look like remember how the Cabbage Patch Dolls looked? Remember how like they had like a really fat head and like like the body? You look like that. It's like a compact version of.
It's more of a Garbage Pail Kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve looks more like a Korean. Like
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
gene.
What do I look like then?
Whatever gene got to you.
Go ahead, be mean.
I'm not being mean. I'm just
what do I
saying.
look like? What do I look like? Tell me what I look like.
I'm just saying we both came from the same planet. Okay, so
All
don't,
right, good,
don't
thank
act
you.
like you're all cute. And
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
all right. Thank you.
Go ahead.
All right, so you look like.
No,
No, I don't want
no,
to.
I've already heard on like radio shows and whatever because people are sending me clips of you talking shit about me for no reason.
Okay, I apologize.
Do you?
I do.
Okay. Now go
So,
on with the
my
friend.
point-
Please tell me
I'm
why
going-
you think we're not friends.
No, we
I'd
are
love to-
friends.
No. You just said we weren't. You said we're not really friends. Did you
No,
say
I'm
that?
just trying. I'm going
Yeah.
internal, guys.
Okay, go.
Can I go internal?
Go ahead.
Right. So, I was thinking about this. It's like you're born. You grew up in a town.
Mhm.
You did, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And and
Do you think I was like in a colony or some kind of thing?
I don't know where you're from, man. I don't know anything about
I'm
you.
from LA.
All right. So you're from LA.
Yeah.
The city.
Yeah, born
Okay,
and raised.
thank you. So and then you have your neighborhood friend. You have to become friends with the people that are in your environment, right?
Not necessarily, but that's where you start.
Back in the day, we didn't have no internet or anything, so
I
it's
get-
like
oh, you're right, you're
yeah,
right.
right. So you go to school and you see. I don't know how many people were in your class, but I had like 300 people in my class.
You start in the neighborhood.
Right, your neighborhood first.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I had a buddy
And
across the street, Marius. He was
Yeah.
my buddy.
And you have like Oliver that lives, 2 streets
Yeah,
down.
right, exactly.
Or Frank,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then like Frank is into like, he eats tree bark. So you're like, I don't know about Frank, but
Yeah.
Oliver seems normal. So then you just forced
Yeah.
to be friends with Oliver,
Right.
Because there's no one else.
There's no one else.
Right.
You don't want to walk 2 or 3 blocks. Your
Right,
parents
right,
wouldn't even let
right.
you.
They wouldn't let you.
You're just stuck with like whoever's living there.
Right. And then you go to school. I had about 300 people in my class. And then you have this is basically, a pool of people.
Yeah.
And you go, which one?
Those are your Facebook friends.
Right.
They're right there.
But because, and then when you get older, you
Mhm.
move out
Mhm.
and the world opens up,
Mhm.
right? And then the internet, obviously.
Mhm.
And then all of a sudden, you have, then you discover the thing that you're going to do for the rest of your life.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Is stand up.
Okay.
Right? For
Yeah.
you?
Uh-huh.
And then all of a sudden, you're amongst a smaller group of people, like you're back in school.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're picking amongst, like, if I've met, like, at the comedies, how many regulars do you think we have?
I don't know.
Let's say 200 paid regulars.
Oof. Okay.
Some of them don't get spots.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably 1,000.
Yeah. Wow, that's actually a good question to think about.
Yeah.
I think that
There's
being a
only-
regular at the comedy store is like, almost like a U.S. president. There's not that many.
I know. But there's also, like, what are you Googling?
They're not going to have that listed.
They're going to have that listed, man.
Well, they might. Look at that. Paid regulars comedy store. Maybe there's a list. I've never thought to even look at this.
Paid regulars.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there is a list.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
What a stupid way to do the list.
Yeah.
This is
Let's
just
go all the way
this is
down,
just
go all the way down,
lazy.
go all the way down. All right, so that looks like about 1,000.
Just count down and across. You know what I mean?
That looks about 1,000 names.
Could be.
Right?
Yeah. But then I see like Lenny Schultz. Never seen him.
Yeah. There's a lot of people on there. If I'm not on there, I'm gonna.
I see your name right there. Bobby Lee, Jody Miller.
Okay.
Yeah. Karen Haber, Bobby Lee.
Yeah, but you got like look at the list. Harry Basil.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
who he is?
Yeah, Harry.
Yeah, I love Harry.
Yeah.
But Harry, when's the last time? I've never seen him.
He's
at
a club
stand-up.
owner now.
Yeah. And then you have
Melrose Larry Green. Don't know who that is.
You have Kelly Rogers. Have you
Yeah.
heard of her?
The Fat Doctor. Maybe we both need
That's
to go
you.
to that guy.
That was
See, I
you.
knew it. You see what I'm saying? You see him? I was gonna
No, but
count down. I was gonna count down. I saw that and I was like, let me see how fast. He was so quick. It was like, look out! I said fat. I didn't even get to finish fat. He was like, that's you. Unbelievable.
That's what they call you. You don't know that?
Oh, Bobby.
They call you the fat doctor.
Okay.
Anyway, all right, take that off, please.
Spanky Hayes,
Yeah.
Charlie Hill. Yeah, so most of these people we don't even know.
You know Spanky Hayes?
No.
Oh, I love Spanky Hayes.
All right.
Spanky Hayes is a little. I'm being real. Spanky Hayes is this little black kid.
Mm-hmm.
He's my height, shaved head, fat, same body type, right? And him and I we were open micers together, and him and I wrote a movie. Back then, it was called War Babies.
War Babies.
Yeah. So basically, we're brothers, but we like.
So how did you portray him? Did you do the movie instead with like a white guy? Woo!
You know, when you laugh, you look like you have no front
Here
teeth.
we go. It's because I need a mustache on this lip. The lip.
I think that's what it is. That's what's fucked up.
Yeah, my lip is.
Please
like,
grow
ridiculous.
facial hair.
I'm
You
doing
look
it. It's
weird.
going. It's
You
coming
look
back.
so weird.
Yeah, it's just not.
Yeah.
You know.
Let's start over.
No, Bobby.
Let's start over.
No, I want to continue with this.
All right.
Look, you start with, you go to middle school, you have those friends. You don't keep in touch with them. You go to high school, you have some high school buds. You sort of keep in contact with them more than you keep in contact with anyone else. But you go to college, if you go to college, all right? And those are some people that, you have some similar interests. But for us, like in your entertainers, like you whatever you do, if you started working and then you started doing entertainment, look, there's a class of people you start with. You have these open mic people. But what happens is once you start to surpass them, it's hard to keep in contact with them. It's hard to stay friends with them.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because that's exact. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, fat doctor. Thank you. The doctor has spoken. So, that's exactly what I'm saying, because there was a lot of guys that I did open mics with that we would like create stuff with.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you're like, you become a paid regular, and then they're here, and then all of a sudden you get TV spots. They're still here, and all of a sudden you run into them, and then you're hanging out with. All of a sudden, what happens is you start getting shit, and then the cooler ones, or the ones that you perceive to be cooler, which is so shallow.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it, so shallow. Like a Jezelneck will go, "What's up?" And you go, "Me?" Right? You talking to me? Right? Yeah. And all of a sudden, this guy that you were in open mics with, right? You just start drifting apart. Are you still friends with the guys you started with?
No,
Exactly.
not really.
What happened?
Well, it's just again, you move on. Your life.
But does that make us shallow?
No, I don't know if it necessarily makes you shallow so much as it makes you like you need to be around like-minded people sometimes. In the same way that like Chappelle, Chris Rock, and those type of people, they can sit around and have conversations about, oh man, yeah, we made $20 million from Netflix, but I hate when Netflix does this thing, and they can complain about that.
I'm going to say something embarrassing that happened to me. So I was doing that game show, Game On.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm standing there with this. This showed me where I was at in show business. All right. So I'm standing there with Keegan, Michael Key.
Yeah.
And Keegan, we were just talking or whatever. And then all of a sudden, where we shot our Game On, next to it was that Cedric show. What's that called? Neighborhood.
The
Neighborhood.
Yeah.
Still on the air.
Yeah.
Insane. Absolutely insane.
Just get me on something like that.
Yeah, right. I know. So Cedric's walking down this lot, right? And Keegan goes, "Come on, let's go say hi to Cedric." And I go, in my head, I start running with him. But as I'm running, Keegan's running. I'm running, right? In my head, I'm like, I don't know. Right? I'm running with him like this, right?
I hope he knows
then we
me.
get to him, right?
Yeah.
And they embrace. It was as if they had served in Vietnam together.
Yeah.
Charlie,
Yeah.
Frank, you know what I mean? I thought you were, and they just hugged, right? And I tapped Cedric because I'm there. What am I gonna do, right? So I go, "What's up?" Right? He goes, "No." That's all he said. He goes,
Okay.
He goes, "No."
I got one for you.
Yeah.
Tell you what happened to me.
Okay.
I'm having brunch. I'm having brunch with Gerard Carmichael.
Love him.
Okay, love Gerard. All right, he has got it. Like I just saw him in New York, and I was like, "Hey, Q, you want to have dinner tomorrow?" And he's like, "I might, but I'm having a meeting with Robert Downey Jr. I'm not sure if it's." And I was like, "Of course you are."
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, we're having brunch. Up walks Jamie Foxx. Okay, with a couple people. Jamie Foxx is like talking to Gerard.
Yeah.
He's just like, "Oh man," his show was on the air at the time.
Yeah.
He's going in and in and in. They're talking. I'm chiming in when I can.
Yeah.
Whatever. And then Jamie Foxx goes, Well, let me get your number.
To Gerard.
To Gerard, they want to exchange numbers.
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx looks at me as if I'm supposed to get the number for Gerard.
You're the assistant.
Yeah.
You're the assistant.
He looked at me like I was one of his
You're the assistant.
one of his dudes that's just around.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, really?
It's insane.
It's so I totally get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But let's extrapolate this further, okay? Because this is what I'm really getting from this right now.
Okay.
You think you shouldn't be my friend anymore. That's what it is.
Are you out of your control?
Yeah.
Is your mind out of control right now?
You think that like you're now
you out of control?
Jamie Foxx and Cedric, and so this is why you don't want to. You think that like somehow you're not supposed to be friends with me.
Is your mind mental right now or what?
No, come on. Let's
be real.
Let's just be honest about it.
Right? Let me say something.
Let's be honest. This is why you
give me that.
This is why you wanted to be with this guy.
Give me that guy.
You were like, you know what? He's more famous. And so this will probably be a better matchup.
I'll make a point. Give me the mask.
And be better for you in the long run. That's how you thought about it.
This is my relationship with Andrew. Give me the mask. All right? Just watch this. This one gesture, right? This one gesture will tell you the relationship I have with the guy. All right? Ready?
Listen,
I love him.
look,
but
Bobby, you build friendships over time and experience. We had our experience together. We went to the Middle East. We dealt with all that. All right.
Yeah.
And then when we came back, we've had these experiences. We go eat when we can. We've had these conversations. We've done these podcasts.
You're my friend for life.
We've done it. Yeah, but Bobby, I don't think you really believe that, or you don't act like that. No matter what I do. All right. No matter how many times I try to like let you know, hey man, I'm your friend. I'm here for you. You still somehow you just don't want to believe it. Like you feel like at some point I'm going to pull a knife out and stab you in the back, you know? And I don't get where you get that from. You know, maybe it's from your lifelong experiences you have with people. So you have to so the only way to really be your friend is I have to live with you and start a podcast with you and take care of you, bring my family around to watch you secretly. You know what I mean? Is this the only way that you can have a close friend?
That's what I'm getting at. What I'm getting is I love you.
Oh, God. I mean, you're impossible.
Going down this path. That's where I was going.
Oh, is it?
I love you so much.
Oh my God.
And that's where we're at.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Because you make. Can I tell you something?
Let me ask you. Fuck you. Now you got me.
No, you make it really hard.
Fucking mad now.
You make it really hard to be your friend.
Let me see something right now.
It's so hard to be your friend.
Fuck you, because I'm going to tell you this right now.
Okay.
All right. That whenever, right, like this fucking situation, right. Whenever Andrew's like, we got to get another guy, and I always throw out one or two people, right? You're always either one or two. It's either my brother or you. Why? Fucktard. The reason why fucktard.
Is there proof of this?
All right. Yeah, all right, Dr. Fat is this. All right, Fat Doctor? Fat Doctor. Sorry, I don't want to fuck up your stage name. Is because I love you, and I believe that we have good chemistry together. We're very funny together.
Yeah.
You know what? The best time you remember my cousin had the movie? My cousin's husband had the movie?
Yeah, EJ. I still work with him.
Okay. He hasn't called me since the movie, but let's just move on. That really infuriates me, by the way. BetterHelp. Oh, gee. I should take more advantage of this service.
I should too. I mean, I've used it before, and
I love it.
I think everyone should be using it because if there's something interfering with what's going on in your life with happiness and preventing you from achieving goals, BetterHelp is here to assess your need and match you with your own licensed professional therapist.
I'm going to tell you what it is, Andrew. I'll tell you what it's not. It's not a crisis line.
Right.
It's not self-help. What it is professional counseling done securely online, and it's available worldwide.
Yeah.
And it has a broad range of expertise available, which may not be locally available in many areas. And it really is a great service. My whole family has used it.
Yeah, I've used it multiple times. Look, let's talk from reality. Bob and I both use BetterHelp. We both have sought therapy out in different ways. This is more affordable than traditional offline counseling, which I really like. And you can do it from the privacy of your own home. So if you're someone that doesn't like talking to people about talking to people, great. Do it at the privacy of your house. You don't need to tell anybody. You can start talking to someone in 48 hours, which I think is
affordable too. It's more
great.
affordable than all traditional offline counseling,
Yeah.
and financial aid is available.
That's right. So many people have been using it. BetterHelp's recruiting additional counselors in 50 states. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and Bad Friends listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/badfriends.
Visit betterhelp.com/badfriends. That's BetterHelp, HELP, and join the over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional.
DoorDash!
Let me say something to you, Andrew. I've said this before. When I go to Hawaii, the only app that I use to get my food is DoorDash, because it has the most drivers. It has the friendliest drivers. I feel like they have access to all the best restaurants.
Yes.
If you look at my DoorDash app, I can even read you off.
Let's see what I ordered
of all the
DoorDash.
things that I've ordered. Let's see. Let's go to DoorDash right here, and it says right here, DoorDash, and it says
pizza and ramen.
That's what yours says?
Pizza, ramen, Thai is what the last three things that I've ordered from there. And oh no, that's not true. I ordered liquor, but that's because I'm a booze hound. That's what I like to do. I would like to order booze.
Anyway, it's the best, and I don't know how I would have survived without this app. DoorDash connects you with the restaurants you love right now and right to your door. And now you can get the grocery essentials you need with DoorDash too. Get drinks, snacks, and other household items delivered in just an hour.
Just an hour is easy. Ordering is easy. Open the DoorDash app, choose what you want, where you want. Your items are going to be safely delivered to your door with contactless delivery, drop-off setting. 300,000 partners in the U.S., Puerto Rico, Canada, Australia. Support your neighborhood go-tos, you guys. Popeyes, Chipotle, Cheesecake Factory, everywhere you like to eat.
For limited time only, our listeners get 25% off and 0 delivery fees on their first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app and enter code BADFRIENDS2021.
That's 25% off, up to a $10 value, and 0 delivery fees on your first order when you download that DoorDash app in the App Store and enter the code BADFRIENDS2021.
Don't forget, that's code BADFRIENDS2021 for 25% off your first order with DoorDash. Substitute change, terms apply. So, my cousin's husband is a producer.
Yeah.
So he goes, I did this independent movie. Sean Austin's in it, right?
Yeah, they changed the name.
What's it called?
I don't know what it's called yet.
Yeah.
But they changed the name. It was supposed to be something games, but they changed the name.
Yeah.
It's about to come out. It was good.
It's going to be called No One. It doesn't matter because no one's going to ever see it.
They will.
Okay. But I'm kidding. It's a great movie, and I love you, EJ.
Hence why your cousin's husband doesn't call you. But
Anyway.
go on.
So that day, we worked one day, right?
Yeah.
Right? That was, and I vividly remember that day. I remember going, wow, I've never been on a set, you know what I mean, with somebody that I'm this close to.
Yeah, I really wish we would have got. Every time I see Superstore, I think, man.
Now, let's go back to Superstore.
That could have been us.
You tested for Superstore, right?
Yes.
I got pinned. And when you, so what I'm saying is that
You know what? They wanted someone to be gay for that role.
and that's fine.
Yeah.
They can choose whoever they want to, right? But I did want to be on a show with you. That was my dream. But whenever I do get on a show, it just gets canceled right away.
I know.
Yeah. What do you mean? I know.
Well, I mean,
I know.
you hear that magic touch. No, Bobby, look, let's get back to it.
No.
Here's the thing, man.
It's okay.
Here's the thing.
I think we're going down a really weird
No,
road.
we're not. We're going in the real world.
Let's go different. Did you see Mortal Kombat?
No, we'll get to that. Here's the thing. So the one day we're playing, like I'm playing video games.
Mm-hmm.
You hit me up, yo. Can I? What are you doing? Because you only hit me up when you have somebody. You need 3 to do your Rebirth Island. So you're like, who can we? Okay, let's see if Eric. I'm already playing with someone, and this is how you always respond. Does he have more credits than me? Is he more powerful than me in Hollywood? That's what you think makes like.
I wish you hadn't said that.
This is how you are. You do this all the time.
I wish you hadn't said that.
You go, does he have more credits than me? And
Okay,
I go,
okay,
what do I say? I go, Bobby, it doesn't matter. This is my friend.
I'm sorry. Can I just say?
Okay.
Could that been a joke?
You know it wasn't because you say that all the time.
I know. I do it as a joke. A runner.
Is it?
Yeah, it's called the callback runner joke.
Is it?
Yeah.
But the point is,
Yeah. I'm blushing now. That is something I said. And are you blushing with me? Because it feels like I'm blushing. It's like when I poked the director in the stomach.
what?
Yeah, so I was
in Hungary.
no. I was years ago. I auditioned for this movie, and I did a good one. And the director was chubby, right? I know, I fucked up. And you know how like after the audition,
Tell me you didn't make like the
no,
fucking
I did something
marshmallow.
worse. I did something.
noise.
I did something worse.
Okay.
So you know, right after you when you're done with the audition, you just leave, right?
Yeah.
But so every once in a while, something magical happens where they go stay, and when they say stay, they ask more questions about you, and you know at that point they want to know how you're like or what you're like, so that when you're on set they can feel comfortable with you. So he goes, tell me about yourself. And I'm in my head, I'm like, I got this.
Uh-oh.
Right?
How'd you fuck it up?
And I was really close to him. Like, we were, like, really close. And we're, like, laughing about something, right? And we both had this laugh. Right? And I went, fatty. And I poked him in the tummy. Right? I go, fat, like this. And he goes, thank you. And as I turned around and I left, right? Sweat, fear, and just regret. Just like, what is wrong with you?
Well, that's just being too. You know what it is? That's the comic.
It's
the comedian. Like, we don't know how to turn that off in regular society.
That's what I'm saying.
I know exactly. Look, one time I was at the Iron Man premiere. Okay.
Holy shit! This guy with Jamie Foxx in the Iron.
I'm at the Iron premiere. Yeah, I don't know why you didn't go.
I never get invited to anything.
At the time, Ahmed invited me to this. At the time, So we're at the Iron Man premiere.
I want to talk about that guy, but
all right, we're at this party, okay, and it was fancy ass party because I didn't know Robert Downey Jr. I didn't even know none of this at the time that he was the star. So everybody was there. All right, it was like this big thing.
This is a long time ago.
Yeah, a long time ago. It's crowded, man.
Yeah.
Okay, I turn and P Diddy, literally, Bobby, he's this close to me like this, and I turned and his face was like this.
Yeah.
In my mind, I wanted to. Just to be like, oh, I kissed P Diddy. You know what I mean? I wanted to be the kiss bandit. You know what I mean? Just a real quick.
Yeah.
So, and I had that impulse, but I said, ooh, don't do that. What are you doing? But it's that kind of comedian thing. You're just in a moment. You just want to do something like, and you think, right? And then you get that response when people go, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's basically what they say.
Sometimes your gut.
Yeah.
You have to go against your gut.
Yes.
Right. And you don't know which one is right. Right. So you go. So before I did that, I should have said, maybe. I think it's an 80-20, right? 80% to go bad, right? If it was a 90% positive, right? I might have done it. But that was like a 90-10 the other way.
But I know in your head you think, if he likes this is going to be the...
He's going to write 3 movies. Yeah. It's going to be a series
You're
going
to be his Clint Howard to Ron Howard.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But... It just didn't.
It didn't work. It didn't go well.
I know exactly what you're saying. You have these moments, and you just go, "Oh, I don't know why I fucking did that."
Yeah.
Oh, I have another one for you. When you talk about, all right, so this is just what happened in New York. All right. So first of all, Ray Romano calls me when I'm in the hotel. I know I'm going to hear from him because he's the freaking director, right? But
how did you audition for it?
I auditioned for it. I just auditioned on tape, and then like 2 months later, I get the part. You know what I mean?
Oh, great. Because I just read for something 2 days ago, and already today I woke up going, I didn't get it.
No.
It takes a while.
Only because too they don't know how they're going to shoot with all these stupid COVID restrictions.
Right.
So he calls me. I'm geeking out. I don't know why, but I just am.
Legend.
It's fucking a legend.
Legend.
And his voice is so distinct, right? He invites me out. He goes, "Yo, we're going to get some pizza in the city, and we're going to go to the Cellar
in New York."
I know.
I knew that. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So while we're eating, he says this. He goes, I said, yeah, I auditioned. I didn't think I was going to get it. He goes, even before the audition, you were the first choice. I wanted you. All right. And I'm like, wow. I get into my dressing room now later on set, and the clothes come. The clothes have a tag on it, and it says, my name in the movie is DJ Joey Bones. It says DJ Joey Bones, actor Mohammed Amir. I was like, oh, shit. And I should have just let it go. But
the same thing happened to me.
I walk up to him.
I had underwear.
No, I walk up to Ray. I say, hey, Ray, first choice.
Wait. You confronted him?
Yeah. But I was doing it as a joke. But at the same time, I'm like, Don't fucking tell me I was the first choice if I wasn't. It doesn't matter. I'm never the first choice. I get it. I know I have to like. So I was like, yeah. So the clothes, Muhammad Amir, huh? When did he? I said, when did he drop out? He was, he goes. Oh no. He's like, no, man. He was a New York hire.
Yeah.
It's a low budget movie. We're trying to save money, so we didn't. Low budget, and he couldn't do it the last minute. But you were the first.
Yeah.
And I know he was mad at like whoever put that.
Right. Say, with even the game show that I did, it was Jimmy O Yang.
Oh.
Right, and he couldn't do it.
Wow.
Right, and they told me I was first choice.
I hate that.
And then I didn't tell the producers, but you know me.
Yeah.
I told everyone else.
Oh, bro, I know why too. I'm right there with you.
I told everyone else.
We're kindred spirits.
And then one day, I show up into my dressing room, and the producers are there. We just want to let you know. We want to let you know. You don't know how these deals work, buddy. That's what they said. You don't know how these deals work. And what we do is we throw out 3 names, right? They're all equal value, all right? And we put them on the table, and we right? And you happen to be in the pile of the A ones that we wanted, right? We had this name, and this name, right? It was mix and match. That's how it works, buddy, right? When the whole time I knew that I would call my agent, go, am I doing this? He's like, yeah, they're still negotiating with Jimmy. But it's fine. I did it. He didn't do it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And it's fine.
But there is, Bobby.
Yeah.
I know we're on the same page with this. Come on. There's still a part of you that's like, you want to be the first choice.
We're never going to be.
Listen.
We're never going to be.
No.
We're third.
Can I tell you for this pilot? Can I tell you what I went through for this pilot?
I know. And because you would call me and I would be like, I was going to say, turn it down.
Dude.
Because after you do 2,
bro.
Just listen. After you do 2,
if you don't know,
after 2, if you don't know, I'm not doing it again.
All right.
Okay, go.
So I get, I do the. First of all,
can we talk about Mortal Kombat or?
We can.
All right.
This is how we'll launch our movie review.
I'm so hot right now. Go ahead.
It is warm in here. I do this audition. It's Zoom. It's in front of the producers.
Mm-hmm. So
I go in. I have my room set up. I'm ready to go. I'm waiting 20 minutes past the time. I'm calling my manager like, yo, do I get the right? They pop on the screen. Hi, Eric. I was like, oh, okay, whoa, And then they all go away. They have the one girl who I'm reading with. I read it one time. Then they go, thank you. That was great. I was like, well, that's that.
Mm-hmm.
When it's a one-time read,
yeah.
You get no fee, gone. Then I find out, oh, you're going to test. Great. I test once. They call me. They want you to. Can you do it again? But can you shave off all your hair?
Wait. So you're testing, you're at your house, which is much better, though, than being on a lot in some uncomfortable office.
You know what? When I look back on it, I actually feel like this quarantine, streaming online gaming, and doing the podcast by myself trained me for like, oh, I can just be my, the best version of myself just like this with no one,
It's better.
So I think that helped.
I think it's better.
Yeah, and I had the lights. It was fine.
Yeah.
But I did it once, and they were like, no, can you shave off all your face?
Uh-huh.
And we want you to read with Nicole Richie. You want to read with her.
Wait.
She's my wife on the show.
Nicole Richie.
Yeah.
She's acting.
Yeah. Apparently. She's good. By the way, good.
I love her.
Surprised.
I knew Nicole Richie before. Did you know that?
Yeah. She's
a sweetheart.
I
knew her when she was in high school, dude.
I
love that girl.
I told her, I was like.
You know who Nicole Richie is?
No.
Wow. I know. This kid.
She doesn't know. She hasn't seen anything.
I know. It's just, I already know. It's like the age gap now. Now I get it.
Yeah.
Look at her. And here's what can I tell you what the problem is?
Yeah.
Let me tell you what the problem is.
You know who Lionel Richie is?
American Idol host. That's probably how you would only know him from.
The name
Hello?
sounds familiar.
Is it me you're
That's
looking
Adele.
for? No, that.
Adele is hello. It's me. It's a different song.
Yeah. Maybe I sang it more like.
Yeah.
You know him?
Yeah.
He has a daughter named Nicole Richie, but they're not blood related. You know that, right?
Even though they look alike.
I know it's weird.
It is weird.
Yeah,
Maybe there's something we don't know. Sweet girl. And she's dope. She's just a regular ass mom,
yeah, okay.
too.
Yeah.
Anyway, the problem is, I know what it is. With my gray beard, even though she's like, she tells herself she's about to be 40.
Yeah.
But she looks 21.
Yeah.
So can we be married? I think that was what the thing was. They made me shave off. Don't even start. Stop it. Don't be mean. Sitcoms are full of hot women, ugly husbands. That's how it works.
I don't buy it. I honestly, can I just be, because I want to be, I'm going internal. I honestly don't buy it. If I can't see you with, if I'm watching a show, I think you're great. But if I'm watching a show.
Don't throw that in.
Yeah. And there's a scene where, you know what I mean? There's a attractive or even like mid-range girl, right? Lady in bed, right? And she's like saying some setup to a joke. Right?
By the way, you're back. This is your back. So whatever work you've done in your personality,
Uncle Jim said that about me, and then they do a pan to you, right? I'm going to be like, intruder, or something, right? That doesn't.
Do you feel good about yourself right now? Did that feel good?
It felt good.
Did it?
You know what? Fuck internal. I'm going to go outward. I'm going to be myself. Fuck it, right? Let me say something to you, right? You're a very funny guy, but you and Nicole Richie, there's no way.
Yeah, well, it worked.
It happened?
Yeah,
and it worked?
It worked. It worked great.
Did it get picked up?
I don't know yet.
Okay, we'll see.
We'll see.
You know, it's so funny because you've had so many cool jobs that I've been so jealous of, especially when you worked with Captain Picard.
Oh yeah, Blunt Talk. It was great.
I mean, it's like it makes me angry.
Why?
Because I love that guy so much.
Now, is it about that, or is it about some sort of like?
Anyway, did you see Mortal Kombat? What did you think? Did you see it? Did you see Mortal Kombat?
Is this some kind of thing?
Let's talk about.
Look, it's okay to have.
Let's talk about movies.
It's okay to have like a
what do you want to say?
Envious jealousy and that kind of thing. It's fine, Bobby. You have a great career. You were on Mad TV for like 19 years. Okay, you had a long, lustrous career at MTV. You've done a lot of great movies, right? Come on, name some of them. Help me.
Dictator.
Dictator. What? That's another one.
Splitting Together.
That's a show.
That was a show.
Did you see Mortal Kombat?
I did.
Give me. What did you like? Did you like it?
The only thing I liked about it was that it was rated R. Because if it was PG-13 and there was no blood, it would have been. Because there would be the what? What are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing? You know, it just.
It's like when Scorpion throws the thing, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, "Get over here." When he says that?
Yeah.
He throws it, right? Don't you think it's cooler if he doesn't say it?
Yeah.
Even in the game, it's just better to pull him over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
Get over here. It's like, and then you have the thing in your head, right? You have the thing
dead.
and you're like, well, I have no choice, right? I'm going over, right? Because you're being pulled over there.
I thought that the beginning of the movie, the first 15 minutes, was the best part of the movie.
Oh my God. When you saw the first 15 minutes, I was like,
this is going to be good.
Not only good, the greatest thing ever made.
Yeah,
I thought this is great. This is real.
Yeah.
Right? It puts these characters in a real believable setting.
And by the way, nothing's better than those like Asian movies. Those where it's like the noble Asian guy, and he's got his family and he cares about his family, and it's always shot in some like village jungle thing like that, and it's like
jungle thing.
Yeah. There's always like some like
jungle.
Yeah, it's like the jungles of Korea or wherever.
There's no jungle in Korea, fucker.
Wherever they do, those movies are always the best.
Yeah.
Those kind of like.
When did it go bad?
Right after that, like right after. When it went to modern times.
Well, it was.
I was like, what?
Well, no, you're watching and you're going. You see the beginning. You're like, okay, this is gonna be good, and then you go back to modern times, and then you're like, okay, just give it a chance. I'm just giving you your thought processes, right? Give it a chance. Okay,
Yeah.
so he's this guy. He's an MMA fighter.
Yeah.
Okay, that I don't believe any of it because you know what I mean. That's not how these fights go.
Yeah. What is he? Some underground fighder? Like,
right.
And
you just show up in a gym. You're just sitting there in like where lockers are, and like you're fighting today, buddy.
And by the way, if I had a birthmark that was a full-on dragon tattoo,
right?
I'm not gonna just be like, oh yeah, I've had this my whole life. No, bitch, this is something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't just get a dragon on your body, like,
right.
and then you meet someone else. Like,
I would take a photo on the internet first of all, right?
Anybody
have this dragon tattoo on the chest?
Raycon.
Oh my God!
The best wireless earbuds for real on the market
really
right
is.
now.
It's my favorite. I don't know how I would live without it because every night when I go to sleep, I put my Raycons on and I listen to ambient music.
Oh,
And
you like ambient music?
Oh, I love ambient music. I like Brian Eno. I like
Ooh.
other things like
A
that.
little bit of crew hangbin in the background, whether it's
Yes.
following along the directions in the kitchen, bringing an audiobook while learning to knit, which Bobby just started doing.
I love it.
Or powering through a new workout, pumped up playlists in your ear with a pair of Raycons can make activity very easy and much better.
Raycon makes great sound accessible to everyone. Their wireless earbuds start at half the price of other premium audio brands.
And guess what, Bobby?
Yeah.
If you think having white stems dangling out of your ears looks ridiculous, you're right, because Raycon doesn't have that. They are wireless earbuds, and they don't just look great. They perform wherever you take them. Up to 6 hours of playtime, water, sweat resistant, all that jazz. They are awesome.
You guys. Raycon's offering 15% off all their products for my listeners or our listeners. I
Ours.
apologize. And here's what you gotta do to get it. Go to buyraycon.com/badfriends. That's it. You'll get 15% off your entire Raycon order. So feel free to grab a pair and a spare. That's 15% off at buyraycon.com/badfriends. Buyraycon.com/badfriends.
Headspace.
Oh. This is my favorite one, man. This is my favorite app. Headspace, man. It's guided meditation on an app, and I've been using it. And I'm trying to get more I'm trying to get more centered and not in my head. You know what I mean? And to tap into that silence,
I like that.
right? And that right? And this app helps you.
I like it. So I use it to fall asleep. That's my big thing. They have the wind down sessions that I've used multiple times. And I got to tell you, it's pretty incredible. For someone that has anxiety at night and can't get to bed, this definitely does help me out. And it's backed by 25 published studies on the benefits, over 600,000 five-star reviews, and over 60 million downloads.
Headspace's approach to mindfulness can reduce stress, improve sleep, boost focus, and increase your overall sense of well-being.
Yeah, they make it easy for you to build a life-changing meditation practice with mindfulness that works for you on your schedule, literally anytime, anywhere. You deserve to feel happier, and Headspace is meditation made simple. Go to headspace.com/badfriends.
That's headspace.com/badfriends for a free 1-month trial with access to Headspace's full library of meditations for every situation.
It's the best deal offered right now. Head to headspace.com/badfriends today.
Also, can I just say this too? It's like we grew up with the video games, right? Can the lead be somebody from the games?
Right. Pick one.
Yeah, it could have been anybody. It could have been
There's 20 characters.
Liu Kang.
Yeah.
Make Liu Kang the guy. Right? But they didn't. Let's throw in a curve. You know what it is? It's the writers going, let's throw in a curveball. And when they throw in a curveball, they fuck it up.
Yeah.
Put Liu Kang in it.
And I always like that they have to find they find the Asian guy that you see him and you clearly think, could he might have some white in him. It's always that Asian guy too.
What do you mean?
It's never like Asian. You know what I mean?
You know what? You're speaking my language.
You know what I'm saying? It's never really like does that guy own a store in South Central Asian? It's never that Asian.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's always like a guy that's like, he's like
it's
the most handsome Asian you could possibly find.
It's the Steve Byrne Asian.
Yes.
They put in the Steve Byrne Asian, right?
And even he's a little more Asian than what I mean?
Right.
Than they really want.
Right.
He can do comedy, but that Steve Byrne Asian isn't going to be an action star.
You know what it is? It's War Baby Asian.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the kind of Asian where, you know what I mean, American,
baby.
right? Or American, right? American soldiers went into a, you know what I mean, colonized a place, raped some girls, and they had a baby, and all of a sudden, boom, the lead of fucking Mortal Kombat.
Or it does not always have to be horrible, or it's like you take Bruce Lee.
I took it too far.
You took it too far.
Dark.
That was dark.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It could just be Bruce Lee who doesn't want to date Asian women anymore, and he finds a white girl.
But can I say this though?
You know?
I like that. I've always liked that about him. You know, I really did, because at that time, right before, like when I was 5, I realized, just in your mind, you look in the mirror, you go, "You're never gonna fuck a white girl. That's never gonna happen." Right? That's not even. You know what I mean? You looked at your mom and went, that's pretty much my option.
Yeah, you're like, oof.
A 4'9", 4'9" Yoda. You know what I mean?
Mean.
You know what I mean? And then you always looked at your dad and went, "That's what I'm gonna look like."
Yeah.
5'4", you know what I mean? And just a fucking asshole, which I did turn into.
Like, I don't like big titties because my mom
had big titties.
She had little titties.
What?
Yeah.
Well, your mom had little titties.
My mom had little titties, so now
You like little titties.
I find myself like always liking little titties.
It's so fucking weird. My mom has little titties.
Yeah.
My mom has little titties.
Yeah.
And I love little titties.
You love little exactly.
Yeah.
It's
My
like
mom
a
has
thing.
no ass. And not that I see it. I've never seen my mom's ass. Right? But just in a
I would think your mom has ass.
no, in a scientific way of if I analyze my mom's body,
Uh-huh.
it's just bone. It's like she has a bone there.
Like somebody
Like
hit her
a
with
flat bone.
like somebody hit her with a book bag numerous times.
right.
Until her ass just
Yeah.
just shrunk in.
It's really weird.
Yeah, so we are I know what you're
So,
saying.
but when Bruce Lee though, when I saw Bruce Lee date this white girl,
you're like, it's possible.
you know, I was just in my, you know what I mean? I was in the garage trying to like hiya. You know, I took classes. I took taekwondo classes.
Who got more girls coming up? You or Steve?
Steve, you know that?
Yeah, I would
No,
think
don't.
so.
I mean, don't say it like that.
Well, I mean, yeah.
But he definitely did.
Steve's way cuter than you.
Steve was always cuter, and Steve always had like he was like homecoming prince.
What?
Yeah. Like he was also like
Shut the fuck up.
yeah, he was also popular,
Wow.
right? And if you look at my brother, you know, in the yearbooks, he's always with the cool group, right? And I don't know if you look at my Instagram from a long time ago, one of my first earliest posts. You know, there was one photo that I posted of me doing improv
Right.
in high school on stage. I was doing like a scene. You know what I mean? That's pretty much embodies what I was like, I think.
Yeah.
Also doing drugs and masturbating in the library.
You were doing drugs in high school? Is that when it started?
Yeah, I've said this before on the podcast that I used to, you know, do meth and then I would
Wow, you were doing meth before meth was even.
yeah, it was a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That means you had that dangerous
I saw it
meth.
coming. I saw it coming.
No, but I'm saying like that they didn't even have it perfected back then.
No,
Like, this, you,
raw. Yeah, I was one of the
man.
experimenters.
There was no even Sudafed. You had that.
I used to smoke it too.
Shit.
Put it in
man.
tinfoil and take a glass, you know, thing and light it. Oh, so good. Mortal Kombat. Would you give it 1 through A through F?
It was like a D,
A D.
maybe C minus.
I think it's C. Give it
Yeah.
a solid C.
Yeah, because Kung Fu fixes a lot of shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Like you take
The Kung Fu was great.
if you put zombies or Kung Fu in any movie, it's gonna be a much better movie. Okay,
Yeah, of course.
more enjoyable. You put some zombies in the Notebook.
Right. If you put zombies in the notebook, it would be amazing.
Oh, amazing! Because
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that shit's the zombies are trying to get in.
Yeah.
It's just a whole different movie. You know, you have to decide. This bitch don't know what's going on. Should I leave her?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like if the zombie has dementia, will they even? Anyway, it doesn't even matter. My point is, so the Kung Fu always adds, and by the way, because it was rated R with Kung Fu, that made it not be an F.
Right.
PG-13.
And if they had little titties in it, you would have been gave it probably a B.
No, C plus.
C plus. How about King Kong versus Godzilla?
Loved it. Loved every second of that movie.
One of the worst movies I've ever seen.
No, one of
the worst movies I've ever seen.
Listen, I loved it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it was a great movie. I just loved that it was like, oh, they're finally trying to make entertaining movies.
Not entertaining at all.
Oh, I thought it was very entertaining.
It's just annoying. It's annoying that King Kong wakes up, right? And he picks up a tree and does a back scratchy thing.
Bobby, if you want to break down the movie that way, I 100% agree with you because my thing is like this. What the fuck is this little girl doing with a 65-foot monkey?
Yeah, and what is she
Like
pulling
why
up?
is she just roaming around the monkey place by herself? Like,
Yeah.
I don't care what they think it's a monkey.
And then and as soon as like I don't know, I don't remember if this was in it, but I think it was when the little girl like whenever like she sticks up a finger,
Yeah.
and then his monkey finger they touch,
Yeah.
right? Imagine ant, right?
Yeah, dude.
Imagine an ant.
Look, I
Even
can't
if I tried to do
even
that
if I
with an
touched,
ant,
like-
even if I tried to do that with the ant, right? I might crush it.
Look, dude, this thing right here.
Right.
If I'm just like if
Yeah.
It's like this.
Right.
If I just come to it a little bit, you know, it's gonna move like
Right, give me
you know what I mean?
give me this.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Right. This is the girl.
Yeah.
Right. This is the girl. Right. Her finger. Right. I'm King Kong. Right. Oh, Dad.
Yeah.
That I did too hard.
How did
You know how much control that he's gonna need?
So the monkey all of a sudden, the monkey all of a sudden is fucking Yoda. Like
there's no way
he meditates.
He would have died. They would have died.
I
I also think Godzilla and King Kong. You know how sometimes they make it so they make it like they're aware of what the good guys are.
Yeah.
You'd be like a helicopter will fly by and they're like, no, he's one of ours. You know what I mean? I don't think he would. They would just be smashing everything. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's like so people just going on with society.
Yeah.
And a big ass dragon is just living in the ocean and can just come on the land. Like, why rebuild? Like
I wouldn't rebuild. No,
especially if this is a continuation of these others.
Oh yeah, the Titans live on this planet.
They just live.
Yeah.
And they just come in. They just come in like.
Yeah.
So, but listen. The reason why I enjoyed it is because if you saw this year's Oscar movies, miserable. Like every movie is miserable. Every movie is about something terrible happening to somebody terrible, or and you just go, why is this entertainment now? Why are we praising this? Let's get back to we're trying to just entertain and escape from society. It seems like every movie that's made now, the ones that the industry wants to praise, has to be, all right, let's find. But
those movies, let me say it. Those movies are movies that most people don't watch
ever.
They
never watch them.
They never watch them ever.
You couldn't name me the last 10 Best Picture movies,
right? And it's like and they also know, the industry knows this, is the reason why they make a King Kong and these types of movies is they know that's where all the money is.
Yeah.
And that's why they get all the great stars, big name stars. What else did you see?
I know what we were going to talk about is the Snyder cut of Justice League.
What'd you think?
I thought it was so much better.
Masterpiece.
Than
I thought it was a masterpiece.
I think they were pieces of masterpiece, but put together in a 4-hour movie.
I
wish they would have just made it. He should have just said, "Can I put this on HBO Max for 10 episodes?"
That would have been good.
I would have enjoyed it.
That would have been good. They could have cut it up as a show, but I think they could have lost the 7th chapter completely. The dream sequence with the Joker. That's like.
Oh, I loved that.
What?
Oh man, I want to see that.
You want to see someone's dream?
No. I want to see that, but that's not a dream. That's supposed to be a
prophecy,
of the few what's happened in the future. Superman actually goes crazy. That's what that is. That's in the comics.
Really? That's
it's in the comics. Superman, like, he loses Lois Lane and he fucking can't take it, and he's like, I'm fucking a god here. Which, can I ask you a question? Let's say, okay, we live on Earth. All right,
that's true.
We're here on Earth. You're a schlebby, 49-year-old. I'm what I am. Okay, and
a human piece of human shit.
What? Really?
Yeah, you look like melting shit.
Okay.
If I took,
all right, you look.
If
like,
I took whale shit,
you look like.
If I took gathered whale shit and put on a beach,
you look like a sick piece of shit. Like, you're the kind of shit, like, after you eat beets. That you're that shit when it comes out. When you look in the toilet and go, "Oh my god, I'm dying." That's the kind of shit.
You like little titties. When you're naked and you look at yourself in the mirror, you probably don't like your body then because you have big titties.
No, I don't.
Yeah, look at those titties.
No, you can say that.
I can see your tits through your shirt.
No, you can't.
I can.
No,
So go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm doing a lot better. We live here. We find out that there's some other planet that when we go, we have godlike powers.
I fantasize about this.
Why the fuck would we stay here? Like, I don't understand why the Kryptonians, who have all this knowledge, if they knew, because they had to know, it wasn't they had.
Because I'll tell you what,
they should be like, hey, we need to go where there's a yellow sun because look what it does to us. We can fly. We got X-ray vision. We got super strength. Like,
because you're saying that the Kryptonians are so smart that they think above that, right? Their thinking isn't
not
about
all of them. Zod wasn't like that. He was.
Are those the ones that went to prison?
He's trying to conquer.
But they were in
shit.
prison. That's why.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is not all the Kryptonians were smart.
Also, why do you put them in the like? Didn't they put like in the first Star Wars Superman 2? Remember they used to put they put them in like that crystal or whatever that was.
What was it called? The something zone. The Phantom Zone.
Yeah, there's no way to kill them? Why don't I just inject them with kryptonite and kill them?
No, the kryptonite. See, the kryptonite doesn't hurt them unless they're in with the yellow sun. I don't even know the lore, but anyway, my point is, let's get back to Justice League. So,
yeah,
the changes that they made to Justice League, I thought were fantastic. One, in the original. By the way, do you think you have to see the original to really enjoy the Snyder Cut? Because I think you do. I think that you have to see
that's
both.
Interesting.
If you don't see both, I don't know if the Snyder cut, you're going to kind of be like, this is too long.
Because my brother had never seen any of them.
Right?
My brother's never seen any of them. And I go, you guys should watch it. My brother watched it, and he goes, that was a masterpiece.
It's too long to me. I think you need to see both.
No, I don't think so.
Well, like for instance, one of the changes I really loved is in the original, Flash is a pussy and an annoying character.
Yeah.
In the Snyder cut, he was more heroic. They took all that bullshit out.
In the original, you didn't know who Cyborg was.
Yeah.
And in the new one, you're like, there's a backstory. He's a good guy. I like that whole thing where he was like, he gave that lady money from the ATM machine.
Yeah.
Right. Who was that lady?
Just some lady.
Yeah. That was really cool. It showed his heart.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know.
What he was saying, I think Snyder was like, look, man, we lost to Universe.
Let me ask you
we
something.
lost to
when you make love to a woman.
Here we go.
You don't know how to do rabbit style.
Rabbit style?
Yeah, like power fuck. Let's start. Close your ears.
So you're power fucking Kalilo.
No, you go pat, 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 pat. You probably don't do that.
Yeah, I have my times when I want to go quick. I want to go quick.
That's gross.
Don't let the size fool you, man.
No,
I'm a strong man.
You're right.
I could beat your ass if I wanted to.
Why is it when you're like when people get knocked out in a movie, right? And they wake up in a foreign area, unless they're either tied to a tree in a forest or they're in a dungeon. What is the first thing they say when they wake up?
Where am I?
No, they go, hello?
Oh.
As if like the guy that captured them is going to go, hello. They never do that. They always go, hello? Anyone there?
Yeah.
Right? That's not the first. The first, if I was captured and I woke up, I'd be like,
like I'm on vacation in Italy.
Right.
Okay? And all of a sudden I drink something and I wake up in a thing. I'm going like this. Ah! You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm not.
I can tell you what the first thing that comes out of my mouth is this. I'm only being real. Let's be real about it. What the fuck? That's the first thing. What the fuck? Because you're kind of realizing what you're. You go, oh, fuck, man. What the fuck? I would probably say it 5 times. I'm just being real right here.
Yeah.
Hello? I'd probably say hello. Hello. You're right. Hello.
Prove yourself right.
Hello would be
is what you would say.
Because I don't know.
You put yourself there and you still say hello.
I put myself there and then I realized that hello. You know what? Let me go back. I wake up. What the fuck? Yeah, I mean, hello. Hello would be the thing because you're in a situation where you don't know where anyone is.
This is happening.
You're trying to figure out is there anyone there? Is anyone there? Maybe would I say, is anyone there?
I'm here.
Yeah.
Why does always the guy have to be like that?
How scared would you be?
Well, I'd be scared if it was him. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that? Yeah,
Or like, remember the human? You ever see the Human Centipede?
Oh. Yeah.
What?
That's that kind of shit. Scary movies like that.
But would you, like, if you're surgically tied to a hot chick, even though you're tied to their anus, would that make it sometimes?
No,
it would make it worse. It would make it worse. Let's say you wake up and you're surgically tied to like who's a hot woman.
Yeah, but listen, I don't care how hot they are. A dirty butt is a dirty butt.
Right.
Like, are they washing? Like,
yeah, but I'd rather be like with like who's a hot like Scarlett Johansson, right? Than for some reason Taye Diggs.
Why? That's a very odd choice.
Why?
That you picked Taye Diggs out of your head,
or Delroy Lindo. Is that better? Delroy Lindo. You know what I mean? I would rather have a hot chick. No.
Anytime I see like a period piece movie,
yeah,
where it's like oldie times or something, Sherlock Holmes times, I can't escape the fact that everybody's ass is dirty. Like, I always think that. Like, if it's like pre 1900s type stuff,
they had no bidets.
There's no bidets,
right?
You know, they're on a pirate ship or whatever it is, and I'm just thinking to myself, everybody stinks on this, like.
Right.
So in this Human Centipede situation, it's not like the guy was like making sure everybody shower. Like, there was no scene where the guy was like, it wasn't like Silence of the Lambs, like pour the lotion.
Or like you think like it's a summer, it's 17th century France.
Yeah.
Right? it's hot.
It's hot.
You meet a woman, right? And she's like, ooh la la, would you like to, let's go eat, at this restaurant, right? You go to the restaurant, right? You eat, right? It's hot, right?
It's hot as fuck.
Right? And
she
then
got on 18 layers of shit on.
Do some dancings,
Yeah.
right? And you do the,
Uh-huh.
I mean, whatever, the Acapulco or whatever. I don't know if that's a real dance, right?
Uh-huh.
And then you're like, and she's like, let's go back to my place, right? You go back to the place, right? I can imagine once you pull the pants down, right? And she spreads her legs open, there's always like,
Yes.
because there's like a,
First
it's
of
like,
all,
what's it? The fireball from Street Fighter. You know what I mean?
it looks like this. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
it's just
Right, it looks like
you just go, what?
Right.
Wow.
You would think that you would go,
Whoa.
whoa, and then you would have to like,
and then she goes like this.
what do you smell? You smell sweat,
Just-
blood, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bo.
B.O.
Yeah, poo, a little poo.
Gotta be a little shit.
Yeah,
Like
there's gotta be a little
there's no,
shit.
there's
Yeah.
no baby wipes
Right.
at that time.
Right.
Like it's like
Maybe that's why people spit.
like when did oral sex become a thing?
What?
Because
Always.
not back then.
It's the best.
Not back then.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying
What do you mean? It was always a thing then. Especially when she went, can you, right? And you would have to as a guy. And I think what it is, you would get used to it. Like our car right now, the car that I have smells like shit. Like I think one of the dogs maybe shit in it.
Oof.
Right? And, a couple days ago, we were like, God, do you smell that? It's terrible. And now, you can't really smell it. It's still there. I think that's what it is. You go down and you just get used to the shit and the thing. And then, and then once you start looking, and, probably there's a acidic quality to the vagina. Maybe.
So you, no matter what time of day, you go down.
Well, in modern times, now Kalila will take a shower and we'll do it, right? But we're talking about 17th century
No.
France.
But this is what I'm saying. Even in modern times, you don't just with.
Oh yeah, even right now, right now we're sweaty because it's hot in here.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And if Kalila came in, everyone got kicked out. She's like, "Let me bowl you right now." I'd be like, "I gotta go to the bathroom."
Right. Can I go freshen up?
Yeah, I would freshen up.
Like what I'm saying is like, what was going on in 1735?
I'm just used to it. Maybe there was some sort of like did they have perfume back then?
I can't not think about that when I'm watching these kind of things.
Right.
And then some love scene is about to happen, and I just go,
Yeah.
ooh, don't do that.
Yeah.
Like, what's happening right now?
And also the toilet. What kind of toilets did they have?
What was the toilet situation?
Yeah.
How about this? They had bedpans. Like bedpans.
Right.
So it's just like, you have to shit. So you're in bed.
They never show that.
But
in The Crown.
you don't have to shit. You have to go like this. You got to get, excuse me, like you're in the same room.
Yeah.
Just a second. I got to pull out a bucket, and I'm going to shit in the room with you.
Yeah.
You know how it's difficult enough to shit and wipe yourself on a modern toilet.
Or like in Asia, my grandparents, they lived on a mountain.
Oh God.
Okay. And my grandparents lived in a what do you call it? A rice house. Everything was made out of wood and rice paper. Jeez. It's like one of those old school looking with the roof.
So
right?
like if the wolf came, he would just blow that house down.
Yeah. And it was one of those everything was like dark wood, flat. Everything was wooden. You slept on these mats, right? I remember. And the bathroom was, because my great grandfather lived there too, because he's been there for hundreds and hundreds of years, right? And my mom grew up there, right? The bathroom was this hole in the ground, right? And there's no sewage. And you'd go in there and you had to balance yourself.
Yeah.
Right? And take a shit. But then in my thoughts, I was like, my great grandfather's shit is somewhere deep down in there.
Yeah, what's going on there? Like, where does that, is there like some, like,
it just,
deep,
I think, absorbs.
What if like down the mountain, there's like someone else is living and they're just like, this, there's an opening over here that just smells like shit.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How come it didn't fill up? Like, how many people? How deep was it?
Yeah.
Like where my mom grew up. My mom grew up in Belize.
What's that?
In Central America, Belize. It's like, anyway, they had like gutters in the street, like these gutters with just like sewage running down the street. This nasty, it would come out of the houses. They had outhouses. it just was like you think back like how far we've come even in just 50 years.
But I think what you're basically saying is, would we eat pussy in the 17th century? And I think we would, and that because I think that we wouldn't know any different. You know what I mean? And I think that in modern times we wouldn't.
Well, because when did women start shaving their pussy anyway? Like that wouldn't even be like that wasn't going on either.
Is that what you like?
No, I'm not saying like I
Do
don't
you like
care.
it?
I have no preference.
No, honestly.
So
if like you meet a girl,
I've already been there. I've
met a girl and then she opened it and she had no hair down there.
I'm fine.
Would that even be an awareness thing where you would think, wow, there's no hair there, or you would just look past it?
I would look past it in a way. I don't look past it. You just kind of go, okay, this is where you went with it. This is nice.
That's not what I would think.
What would you think?
Oh, I can't say it because I have to cut it out. I'd have to cut it out. When it's really hairy, though,
I like some grooming. But what hair really does, though, how it really grows, I don't think any chicks are doing that now unless they're just like they've given up. Because it's like it goes from like up here all the way down to the inner thighs. Yeah. Like it's just like a throw rug.
I feel uncomfortable talking about vaginas and pubic hair, but I have to say something, okay? It's I once met a girl who, I'm going to just say that my penis isn't a fresh product. Let's just say that. And it isn't the prettiest thing to see, right? So I'm just going to preface that, first. The second thing I want to say is one time I met a girl, and she had one of those vaginas that came out.
Oh. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Do you know what I'm saying? Where it was
like
just kind of like
swollen cauliflower. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right, yeah, I mean, or like Jersey Mike's roast beef, right? Not the freshest, right? Yeah. But she had a lot of hair, right? So it looked like fungi growing in a forest.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It was just like you could see the shrubbery, and then you just saw this thing pop up that looked like a little mushroom.
Yeah,
right. And then, like, I didn't know where it began or where it ended. Right? I didn't know what to do. Right? It was like a mystery.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you obviously, I'm a man. I still like it. Right? You know what I mean? It's like you're having, something that you haven't eaten before. Right? Yeah. So I went in.
Yeah, it's like going to like a fancy restaurant.
Right.
That and the chef comes out, today. Oh, delicacy.
And I think I don't like talking about women like that because we live in a different world now.
We're not talking. Are you what is this inappropriate?
I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't think so?
You're not really like insulting.
Yeah. We're just.
I'm not insulting. It's just different varieties.
It's different varieties.
And it also happened. So
But there are people who are like, oh, I don't ever want to see hair. I have buddies like that who talk about that. It's like I'm not like that.
Yeah, I'm not like that either.
You know what it is? You know what the guys that say that?
Yeah.
They're way more attractive than us. Okay. Attractive guys can say shit like, I don't like when chicks have like fake boobs. Or they go, I don't like. Attractive guys can say that because they got options. My shit is
it's like rich guys, people eating.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? It's like, let's say you and I eat at 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Because that's all we can afford.
Yeah,
we love
we're
those
down.
taquitos. And a rich guy would be like, I would never eat that. Right?
Yeah.
And it's like, you haven't had it. It's really good.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, but I go to, you know what I mean?
That's the same kind of thing.
Yeah.
Hot guys always have these like, they always like, oh yeah, I had a guy tell me, he said, if I date a blonde, the next one, she can't be a blonde. She got to be something else. I was like, my shit is like, is she breathing?
Yeah, no, me too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, me too.
Because I'm always
breathing? Yes.
I'm always in shock. Any kind of attention,
Oh, it's. I think that's why you and I can't relate to Andrew in that way because he's one of those guys that like, and I've seen other male comics like this. I think I can say this. I was walking down the street with one time Chris D'Elia.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and we were gonna go see Avengers. Right?
Yeah.
I think Avengers 2. And we're going to the movie. We're in New York. We're like, I don't know what street we were on, and we're late. So we're just Chris was mad. It's like, come on, dude, because I woke up late. You know what I mean? Let's go. We're missing it, right? And as we're walking, this beautiful supermodel, I'm not kidding you, came out of nowhere. She just came out of nowhere, and she approaches Chris. She's walking this way, and we're walking this way. And she looked like she had been crying. Right? So as she stops us, and she goes, looks at Chris, it was almost as if Chris D'Elia was holding a teddy bear. That's what I was. That's what she looked at me. Like it was some present for some child. Like I wasn't even human.
No, you were like Make-A-Wish.
Right.
And your dream was to hang out with him.
Right. That's what it was. She was like, she might as well just tap me in the head. Hello, little, little thing, right? She looks at him and goes, I don't know you. My boyfriend just dumped me. I've never done this before. Do you want to make out right now? And D'Elia looks at me and goes, have fun at the movie. And they just walk away, right? And now I'm in the theater. With popcorn, right? You know what I mean? Just because that'll never happen for me.
Yeah, man. I know exactly what you're saying. It's a different world.
It's a different world that good-looking guys.
Even like being on the road, like just not that we're telling
go ahead.
D'Elia stories because that's not.
We're not doing that. Yeah.
But I have this. This is the God honest truth. I haven't been to one city where I've done comedy.
Yeah.
Where if been in the past and I'm talking to a girl, just all of a sudden, without her saying, "Do you know Chris D'Elia?"
I know.
In a way of like, can you? And I'm like, okay, we'll see ya.
Yeah, see ya. Yeah.
Get out of my face. I'm done with you.
Yeah.
So it's like
I had one Chris D'Elia moment that I thought.
And you're still with her.
No. Where I thought this has never happened. It's never happened before or after. I was at the Tampa Bay Improv. This is before I met Kalila.
Yeah, he has to preface it that way.
I met Kalila, right? And there was this girl at the bar, and she was brunette, right? And I walked by the bar, and she goes, "Hey," to me. I go, "Hi." That's whenever a hot chick says "hey," I always say it like that. "Hi," or like question. You know what I mean? And then she goes,
Basically, you went,
yeah, like because maybe it was toward somebody that was in back because that's happened before me before too.
Oh,
where some says I say hi and they're really saying hi to the guy in back of me. You know what I mean? So hi, and she goes, "Hey, I grew up watching Mad TV or whatever it might be." And when that happens, it's like maybe there's a shot, right?
Yeah.
And then I went in the green room and there was a girl that was there that wants to be a comedian, and she was a preacher's daughter, right? Because that's what she said. I'm a preacher's daughter, right? But she was cute, right? And so after the show, the brunette from the bar goes, "What are you doing afterwards?" I'm like, "I'm going to go to eat." Preacher's daughter goes, "I want to go too," right? So they both, and I was able to finagle this, a miracle, right? I got them separated. And I go, "Come over to the hotel room," right? Right? So one of them came over, right? And then she left, and then the preacher's daughter came. And that's never happened. That's kind of like, those are like Steve Burns stories, right? Or like when good-looking guys, right? That happened one time where I hooked up with two girls in one night, and I think I prayed. I think when the preacher's daughter left, right, I got on my hands and knees by the bed. I did old school. And you know how the hotel has a Bible?
Yeah,
I brought that out. The Gideon's Bible. I brought that out. I put my hand on like this, like I was testifying, right? I go, "Dear Lord, thank you so much. I'm so grateful." I started crying. "I'm so grateful. Thank you so much."
And then isn't it at that moment you realize
stand-up is the best.
Why you even got into the business?
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, dude.
That's exactly why.
I've had.
I know. Look at you.
I've had one of those. What do you mean? Look at
I'm
me.
kidding, man.
You just love saying
It's a
that.
joke.
Does it make you feel better?
It's a joke, man. I
make you
love
feel
you,
better?
man. That's it. It's a joke.
Whatever. Yeah, you had these. Of course, before Rachel, you have to
look at Rachel. Look, when I see
already...
you and Rachel in the same photograph, I just go, "What the fuck, man? What a miracle!"
She hit me. You know how
this Red Bull was filled.
Oh, stupid.
And that was bad. It's okay. This is filled. Andreas can clean it up.
This is why we're gonna wake up and he's gonna.
I know we're
it's
gonna be tied
like,
to a hello.
But it's gonna be like a podcast too. And he's gonna
Yeah.
now we're going to talk about what I want to talk about.
Yeah. So I'll be and I've never really said this out loud again. The city's all about revelations. Okay, I used to have this dream, right, or this fantasy, where I had this brunette, right, girl dressed in white with no face. It was a dream I had, and I don't know why, but she was always because my cousin Andy and Paul lived in a mansion,
Right.
growing up, and it was like a dream where this girl was, you know what I mean, in the driveway wearing a white dress with no face, but with tall brunette, very brown, and she's kind of swaying back and forth. And I always went, is that my future girlfriend? And I think that's Kalila.
It works. We meet people, and it just works.
Mm-hmm.
You go through all the things you have to go through to make it happen, and once it happens, you're in this situation, and boom.
Are you a Woody Allen fan?
Sometimes.
Did you see the documentary?
No, I didn't see the documentary. I didn't want to. You know why? I'm off HBO documentaries, man.
Why?
Because a lot of them, it's like I don't know if I think they're just doing them for shock value.
And did you call in at the store?
They called me, yeah.
You going up this weekend?
I told them I was available.
Mm.
You're scared to do it?
But did they put you on the list?
I have no idea.
Because the lineups are out. So they fucked you.
I don't know.
The new people fucked you.
I don't know.
I'm going to call the store right now.
It's Emily.
Yeah, I'm going to call the store right now to see if you're on the list, okay?
Mm-hmm.
If she doesn't pick up for me right now.
This is Emily.
Emily, Bobby Lee.
Hi, Bobby. How are you?
Hi, I'm sitting here with Eric Griffin. He called,
not on Saturday either.
He called in and he didn't get a spot. What's going on?
Oh no, sorry. I'm retweeting the lineup right now. I will get back to you guys. A lot of moving parts.
What? So is Eric going to get a spot?
Yeah, let me just double check the lineup. Sorry, I'm out walking my dog.
Okay.
It looks like no then. Yeah, it looks like if you're
Well, you're on the podcast right now, so you're on Bad Friends. So so that was a screw up on your end.
Wait, am I surprise guest? I'm just
you
curious.
surprise guest. Who's surprise guest?
Who's surprised guest?
Let's see, Alicia Cooper,
It's a surprise.
Argus Hamilton. Let's see, Ron Funches. Okay, Rick Ingram.
Wait.
Got
Argus
it.
gets a spot, and Eric Griffin, who's like just booked a pilot and
Let's
done a
see,
bunch
Jeff
of fucking...
Ross, Neil Brennan, Tim Dillon,
Huh.
Andy Letterman, Brian Bowers, and Sandra Lacalanano.
Yeah, I like him. He's very funny.
Sandra.
All right, anyway, rework it because you got to put Eric. Give him a spot, okay?
I don't.
Okay.
Okay,
guys.
bye.
I don't see you either, though.
I didn't call in.
Oh, why not?
I'm not going to call in until May
Why is that?
after I get back from Europe.
Oh,
Do you have a game for us?
We do.
It's called Imaginary Gift.
Yes, and it's actually a real game.
A couple's game where one partner gives the other an imaginary gift. The couple talks about the gift without naming it or giving obvious clues. The goal is for the partner who receives the gift to figure out what is a kind of guessing game, but the real purpose is for the couple to experience. So I don't know what it is when I'm giving it to them, and we're not a couple, so we're not gay.
No, but you're doing it as like a bonding, as more of like, hey, let's come up.
All right, let's do it. I'll try. I don't know how it works, but let's give it a go.
But
let me give you a gift.
The
then.
person who gives the gift knows what it is.
Okay, let me think of what it is. This is gonna be.
why
good.
is he giving me the? See, I can't trust him.
Right.
Why?
I should be giving you the gift. No, you should be giving me the gift.
I'm gonna.
'cause you never give.
You know
me
what?
anything.
You know what? Okay, I know what it is. I know what it is. Okay.
So
I'm
what
gonna knock.
is this like charades?
No, let's just pretend I'm coming over to your house. I'm gonna knock on the door.
Why
Okay?
would you knock on the door?
Just
When's the last time you knocked on someone's door? Hello.
let's just start with. You want to start the improv or no?
Yeah, I've already
Okay,
started.
So, that's
I
how
said
you would
hello.
answer the door.
Yeah.
All right.
Who is it?
Hey, dude, it's me, Bob. Bobby.
Bobby Lee?
Yeah, man. Hurry up, man. I got a present for you. Open the fucking door.
I'm not dressed. Give me a second.
Oh fuck.
Okay, I'm dressed. now.
Okay.
Welcome. Hey, Bobby.
Hey, man. How are you? Hey, dude. Happy belated birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Uh huh.
It was
I
March.
can't believe
it was
I
March,
remembered.
though.
I know. I know. And I can't believe I remembered how to get to your fucking house. But
Yeah.
here it is. Here it is. Is that what happens in the improv?
Yes.
Does he open it or no?
No, he has to guess what is.
But
Oh,
you know,
I
before
can't-
you open it,
I can't
you're
believe
gonna have to guess what it is.
No, by what you talk about it, I'm supposed to figure out what it is.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I ask questions like, "Oh, it's
Yeah, you have to ask questions.
It's so
no?
it's so big. Is it why? Why is it so big?
Because for a big fella,
Is it a jacket?
No, is that how they go? That doesn't make. How does this?
Come and explain us this
Yeah,
weird.
come back in here.
This weird European
This is
game you have us
European. This is
playing
dumb.
You guys have to together. You're gonna create something.
together.
Yeah, but you said that I already know what it is.
Well, you're giving him something, but that's gonna change because he's gonna say, "Hey, why is this red? Maybe you thought it was a banana, but now it's red." So you would adapt.
Oh, is that what it is? Knock, knock, knock.
Come in, it's open.
All right. Hey, what's up, dude? Happy belated Christmas.
Just
Don't.
wait.
You're supposed to agree.
Is this the energy? You're bringing me a gift? Like,
All right. Start over.
Happy belated Christmas.
All right.
You did it
All
like
right.
you did it like Kalila made you go over there. Like
All right.
the scene before this was like
All right.
you really should
All
be
right.
nicer to Eric. And
All
you're
right.
like, I don't want to be nicer to him.
Right. Ding dong.
Hey,
Can I come in?
take your
Can I come in?
Take your shoes off first.
All right. I'll take my shoes off. Woo. I just want to let you know, bud, that I'm grateful for you. And I've been thinking about you a lot lately, and I really enjoy your company, and I enjoy you as a human being. And boy, I felt a lot of guilt for not getting you a Christmas gift. I know it's August. And
You've been
yeah,
this guilt has been really building.
building, you know what I
Okay.
mean? And I've been I haven't been able to sleep well. So I got you a gift.
This is great.
Yeah.
And this is wow, there's so much money. I can't believe you this much money into it.
How can you tell I put money into it? You haven't opened it up yet.
I could tell by the wrapping paper.
Yeah, the wrapping I got at, I got it at JCPenney.
This doesn't look JCPenney, aren't they closed?
Yeah, I know, but there's one outlet open in Oxnard.
Oh, so you went to the JCPenney outlet.
Right? And
got
it's
it
so
wrapped
funny.
there.
It's like a weed store. The wrapping section, because it's like you could get, there's different tiers, right?
Mhm.
There's the cheap one, right? But I got you the high class one. So it looks like it's Dolce Gabbana, but it's really JCPenney. Anyway, you know what I mean? Here you go.
All right.
Yeah.
I would have opened it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
How did you know my size?
Because from the internet.
The internet.
Yeah. It's a funny thing. There's, the internet has different sites with, celebrities and whatnot.
Celebrity sizes.
Celebrity sizes. And, I knew that this is the size of your head.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Those are my- oh wow. Yeah. Oh, and it looks like it would fit too. So you did a good guess.
Thank you. Yeah. It's elastic.
So,
So you know what I mean? It's an elastic situation.
So if it's elastic, why did you worry about? So it didn't even matter the size
Because
this is like one
even
size
if you-
fits all.
No, it isn't. Even if you put like an elastic thing on something too large, it might snap and it could hurt somebody.
Okay, so
Right.
got
So
it.
I had to go on the internet to look at your size.
So so the elastic part fits on my head.
Yeah. You like the color?
Yeah, I like that it's black and orange.
Yeah. Because that's from your favorite team, the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers. And
Oh, so it's
put it on.
Oh,
Put
okay.
it on. Yeah.
Wow, it fits perfectly on my head.
Yeah. And don't you like the embroidery on it?
Yes.
Read it.
Yeah, it's
Read the embroidery.
the embroidery. It's oh wow, this is very touching of you. It says,
Yeah.
"I'm sorry for being such a dickhead asshole for our whole friendship."
Yeah, you know how because every word, every letter, right, cost $5.
Oh wow.
So imagine,
and there's a flap that comes out
right? There's a flap that
with
comes
a
out.
whole poem that
There's
you
a whole
wrote.
poem. Yeah, exactly. And So
And you paid $5 for this whole poem?
yes, I did. So it's like no, $5
You
a
know what?
letter.
I would like to see the poem in your words. I want to see.
Give me the thing. Give me the thing. Right? Yeah.
I would like to hear the poem from you.
Yeah. Glorious night, sweet dreamer. Yeah, I enjoy you so immensely. The skylights, you know what I mean, create an atmosphere within each other to create energy and connections that make us a forever people. and you and I are on a rainbow carpet ride.
Why do
A
you
rainbow carpet ride into
Why is your
the-
this is your poetry sway?
yeah, into the atmospheres of our own destinies. Love, Babaloo.
That's very nice of
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
It's a weird-
Anyway, I gotta go.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. Now, can we do that? Now, can you give me a gift? I want a gift now.
We don't even know what it was.
Well, guess it's elastic.
It's a Pittsburgh Steelers
It's
hat
a Pittsburgh Steelers elastic.
with embroidery and a poem that flips out the back.
That's exactly what it is.
All right.
Yeah.
What do you think of that gift?
Not good.
Okay, now you. Yeah.
All right, so I'm coming over to your
Yeah, yeah,
place.
yeah.
All right. So I have to like, there's like it's like one of these at the door, right?
Yeah. So I'm sitting at and now I'm in a room. I'm in a room going, oh, somebody's at the door. Someone's at the door. Let me take off my kimono, hang it, right? Put on my regular street clothes because I don't want people to know that I wear that in the house. And Eric, what's up? Come on in. Come on in. Wow, what's up? What a surprise.
Yeah, it is a surprise.
What do you have there?
This is a gift I have for you.
Wow, you drove all the way over here from Century City to get me a gift.
Yes.
Oh, wow. So it's very large.
Well, they only had this one box.
Oh, right. So anything could be in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, all right, let me lift the box. Let me
is big.
Let me lift it. Very light box.
Yeah.
So okay, good.
It's a joke box.
It's a joke box.
But it's meaningful what's inside.
All right, may I?
Yes, please.
All right. So I'm opening this gigantic box. Okay, and Jules, can you go get me some scissors? Because there's like this. Okay, thank you. Zzz. Okay, I'll take this tape off.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't really see it. Oh, it's a little box.
Yeah.
I pulled out a little box,
Uh-huh.
and there's like a little. It says on the thing, Gucci. So that's interesting on the thing. I'm going to open it up.
Well, the Gucci box, you can buy them at this place. At JCPenney's, they have
All right.
they have different kinds of boxes that they sell there.
And right.
Yeah.
So whatever is the product that's inside the box might necessarily not reflect the
But
box itself.
It's called expensive wrapping. You can get it at JCPenney's.
Right. It's the
So-
same one.
Yeah.
I remember a year ago I came over.
I know.
Right, and I got
And
you
when-
that Steelers.
Right.
Yeah, that Steelers hat.
And you made me think, this is where you go to do fancy wrapping.
Right. So I influenced you in that way.
Yes, you did. So
Right,
I
that's
thought
cool.
I went
Thank
there and
you.
I was like, can you give
Thank
me
you.
can I get the Gucci box?
Right.
They said the big one. I said, no, give me the little Gucci box.
Right.
But there you
Okay,
go.
so let me open it up.
Mhm.
Oh my God! Is it a commemorative coin?
Yeah.
Right, and let me see. And on it is who is that?
That's you.
That's me.
Yeah. Heads is you.
Right. Let me flip it over,
Uh-huh.
and on the other side,
Tails is
you.
yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
So you made this coin.
Uh-huh.
I'm on one side,
Uh-huh.
right, and you're on the other one.
Uh-huh.
And it's so funny because on this coin, like on mine, my face is in the middle of the coin.
Uh-huh.
But when I flip it over, your whole face is the coin.
Oh, really?
Well, if I'm looking at the coin right now, I'm in the. You can literally see the outline of my head in the middle of the coin, right? And if I flip it, you have no outline. The actual coin is your head, right? So that's interesting.
Uh-huh.
That seems like that took a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's interesting.
But you notice how the grooves of on the other side of your face, they
Yes, the grooves. See that? Yeah, I do notice the grooves.
the grooves of your face,
Yeah.
they really had to do some like special detail
Yeah,
to get
wow.
the intricacy
Right.
of like
Yeah.
the lip that's underneath your eyes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They really have the epicanthic fold.
Yes.
Yeah, and that must have cost extra money.
It did cost extra money.
Right.
Because
That's really interesting, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, on your side, though.
no. Yeah, go ahead.
Right. On your side, they just did this like a shine. right?
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they did.
They
Like,
did.
yeah, I would call that a rustic shit shine.
Yes,
Yeah,
right.
that's
But
interesting.
yeah, when you turn on the other side, though, on
Yeah.
your side, as you can notice, that there's a sort of mustard sheen. It's like,
How did they do that? How did they do that?
they
Right.
had little kids pee on it.
Yeah. wait, let me just right. Let me just flip it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it always lands on your side because the weight is on that side of the coin.
No.
Yeah,
What it is
Let's flip it again. It's always on you, right?
Because-
It's weird. It's weighted.
Yeah, no, because the imbalance of your head,
yeah.
how from nose to chin is 6% of your face,
Right.
and then from nose to
I see.
the top
I
is
see.
the other 94%.
Wow, okay.
So it's weighted that way that when you flip it, it's going to end up being
Anyway,
on the
this
other
seems
side.
very expensive.
It was very expensive.
Yeah, to get the intricate details.
Yeah, you can actually buy things with that.
Oh, wow. Anyway, thank you so much.
I bought it with a Bitcoin.
Anyway, thank you for being here, and thank you for being a bad friend.
Whoa. Somebody hit me up and say, yeah, why does Kalila want to fuck Bobby in the ass with a...
What?
Yeah, somebody said, like, oh, my buddy hit me up who listens to it. He was like, yeah, Kalila went into detail about how she wants to put on a strap on. And
They did. Yeah, she's proposed it before. And I go, I don't know how it's not gonna feel good. And I go, just stick a finger in there or something. But she has like these long ET fingers, and she did it once. Didn't like it. It was like having like
you have to try it.
Joey Diaz sticking his finger. Like a